And we are live. What's good, people? It's your man, DL Saint. Welcome to the DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast. It's Wednesday, y'all. It's Wednesday. And if my people fresh and fit were in America, it would be Womanizing Wednesday. But they actually went on live earlier today, which is nighttime over there. And they had a pretty good panel. You know what I mean? You talk about leading from the front. Them cats took a portable podcasting kit with them, with multiple mics and a mixer and everything they needed to do the podcast. So yeah, man, shout out to them brothers, man, for real, for doing that, because that just shows you what they, you know what I mean? That's why I always say, keep leading from the front, man. So shout out to them. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. So yeah, y'all know what it is. It's time for me to check to make sure everything is cool. And let me hit this clap button to see if it's going through. And yep, everything is good. Audio is there. We're good. Man, how are y'all doing, man? How is y'all Wednesday, hump day, womanizing day, whatever you want to call it day? You know what I mean? How's it going? How y'all feeling? I'm doing all right. I'm chilling, doing my thing. And it is time to get into this, y'all. This show is for Brother Mike. He'll be on here a bit later. Oh, there he is. He's already on here. There you go. This is for Brother Mike. Shout out to you, bro. It's the Womanizing Show, man. We're going to show y'all like what Brother Tate is saying, man. We're going to show y'all how to Aikido y'all way into the Foxy Brown. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about that, man. We're going to talk about some techniques. We're going to, talk about what's going on and why it's so important. You know what I mean? Sister Jenny's in the house. Sister Candace is in the house. How y'all doing? Welcome. How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? Brother Jason's in the house as well. What's good, bro? You know what I mean? Yeah, it is all about that, Sister Candace. It is all about that. You know what I mean? We gonna show y'all how to get y'all on. That's what we gonna talk about here right now and really get into it, man, because I mean, we gonna have some fun. We gonna talk some nonsense towards the end. I'm gonna drop a link if anybody want to come on and actually, share some stories and talk about their techniques and all that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do all that. But we're gonna start off on a serious note because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm seeing all kind of problems. I mean, you look at the manosphere, you look at YouTube, you look at what's going on, you look at all the money men are investing in this sort of thing, in this topic. Like I said, I mean, you look at the Tate brothers. You know what I mean? You look at Fresh and Fit. You look at Coach Greg Adams. You look at Rollo Tomasi. You look at Rich Cooper. It is a big business. Hundreds of millions of dollars, if not more. It could be on its way to billions of dollars. And this is all coming from men who are trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? They're trying to figure it out. Men want to get out there, right? Men, they want sexual access, ladies. They really do. Why can't they get it? Because they're in the bottom 80. Some people would say bottom 90 now. They can't get it because women want the absolute best. Women don't really want to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like Rich Cooper said, shout out to him. Women wait at the finish line and they smash the winners. Not all women, but generally speaking, you know what I mean? Even the women who don't wait at the finish line, they're only going to invest their time with the guy that they see, that they believe has in ambition. Right? Women talk about this all the time. We talk about this, like, shout out to Suzette Speaks, shout out to Melanie King. Also, shout out to Black Man Unfiltered Network. And that's, this has been a topic on those platforms. I mean, Melanie King was talking about it last night. She was talking about the Adam Levine situation because he apparently, allegedly, he impregnated some Instagram model. You know what I'm saying? Got her pregnant. I think that's how the story goes. I didn't even look into it. I didn't look into it. He's a top tier dude that was blowing out, some chick black. I mean, and Melanie King was really upset about that. What's good, Brother Doug? Oh, I got the wrong button. Let's get you sorted out. What's good, Brother Doug? Welcome. So it's crazy what's going on. I have no problem with hypergamy. We talked about hypergamy. Go check out the episode we did on Suzette Speaks platform. It was a really good episode. We talk about hypergamy. I don't have a problem with it. I honestly believe that it is a far superior dating strategy than what dudes are doing. Dudes are just trying to find something to smash, right? But you know what I mean? So here's the thing. As a man, as a man, especially in this country, you must understand female nature. You must understand male nature, right? And you must understand the sexual marketplace as it is today. Melanie King called for all out war. Melanie King called for all out war on all the thoughts in the 304s. You know what I mean? The Instagram model. She called for all out war last night. And it's funny, I should have pulled that up. Because I jumped on and was talking to her for a bit. And I can see why she's frustrated, you know, and and then I was on Black Man Unfiltered's network, and he had a panel that was evenly split, 5 women, 5 men, and they were trying to figure it out. They were talking about are 304s raised to be 304s? Are they born that way? How many women are actually out there like that? How many thoughts are out there? Why is this a thing? They were trying to put numbers to it and they couldn't. It boiled down to, you know, just asking the women, do you believe that the majority of women are living that 304 life, or is it the minority of women living that 304 ratchet, you know what I mean, independent, single, da stuff? And the answer was, we think it's the minority, but no one has numbers. And my thing is this: prepare yourself, understand the dating marketplace, understand what's going on, and that's what we're going to talk about today. You know what I mean? Jay Swan, that's my man. Jay Swan's in the house. What's good? What's up? Come on, brother. Do you really believe most women don't want to grow with a man, but will prefer to wait and see how he does before they are with him? I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just keeping it 100, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? And you making, and brother Jay Swan's is making a comment on Rich Cooper's favorite saying, women wait at the finish line and they smash the winners. I don't know. Just keeping it 100. I can't answer that, especially for women. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know women who invested in a good guy when they were young and they've gone on to do great things and have a great life, a great relationship. Yes, I do. Do I know people who waited at the finish line, right, for a dude, got with that dude, and it didn't work? Yes, I do. I've seen all of it. I've seen it all. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would like to be, my personal belief is back in the day coming up, women would choose who they made their choices and then they stuck with it. They bet on that horse and they stuck with that horse. You know what I mean? Is it the same now? I don't know. But that's not the topic of this conversation. Today, we're going to just talk about womanizing and what's going on, right? So, and we're going to start with this. I saw something on Bill Maher the other day, which I thought was fascinating. Bill Maher is extremely mainstream. You know what I mean? In fact, people would classify Bill Maher as right of center and politically these days, which is crazy. That's where our political system is right now. Crazy. But it was something on here. They were, you know, and like the issues, and this is going to be really for the dudes out here, ladies. We're going to be talking about men issues. Maybe we'll revisit this conversation and then may do it from a female perspective, but this time it's from a male perspective. But right now in America, sexless men, it's a thing. It is a thing. You know, you hear to talk about incels and all that kind of stuff. Sexless men, it's a thing. Right. Another thing, you know, and this has always been the case. Me and Jay Swans was talking about this earlier today. You know, women are smashing. They always have been smashing. It is what it is. But we know men, there's a certain group of men that aren't getting any sexual access. So, you know, like we're going to talk about that a little bit. And like I already touched on 304 culture, you know, is it more prevalent today than it was in the past? You know, like I said, Jay Swans and I talked about this, and it's like, well, you know, it might pretty much be the same. I think it's gone up a little bit, but not a whole lot. I think, it might be a percentage more. If I'm just making up numbers, I would say, I don't know, maybe 25% more women today or living or about that life, that street life, that 304 life, as opposed to when we were coming up in the, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I think it may have grown a little bit, and that's due to technology, access and stuff like that, Tinder, Instagram. But for the most part, it's like the numbers are probably still the same. It's just the access has grown. That's what we're trying to figure that out. And one of the things I definitely wanted to make a point to bring up is sexless, emotional men are dangerous. And we all know that, right? You look at these active shooter events. We look at these dudes, they're just snapping. I guess the argument could be made that, well, if these guys had someone in their life, if they were involved with someone, maybe they wouldn't have snapped like that. Or maybe some of those guys out there just straight crazy and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. So, these are the questions that have come up, and I kind of jotted them down in my notes. And then, it's that 80-20 split, 90-10 split. And what I'm referencing that is that the majority of women tend to go for the top tier guys, be it the top 20% or the top 10% of guys. And a lot of people are talking about that a whole lot. Because I move in these circles, it seems, because you're kind of inundated, you're almost in an echo chamber. It seems really, really crazy, right? But the fact that I'm starting to see this stuff seep into mainstream media has me wondering, like, man, what's really going on? But all that can be explained really because mainstream media numbers are down. They're trying to get their viewership up, and they see what people are looking at on YouTube, and they're going to start mimicking that, having that content on their platforms, trying to get their eyes on their product too. So you have that as well. So with all that said, we're going to get into this and catch up on the chats real quick. Sister Jenny's in the house. It's more visible more since social media. Yeah, I think it is more visible, especially now because of social media. Brother Doug, you can just look at the media and see the difference in thought or hookup culture. Yeah, but sex is always sold, bro. You know what I mean? Sex sells, right? Everybody knows that. Every marketer from here to Bangkok knows that. Sex sales, always been the case. You know what I mean? But I see what you mean. It's getting crazy. You know what I mean? Or it's gotten crazy. Brother Jay Swans, I believe there's always been men who couldn't score, right? I don't believe there's more now. I believe because of social media, they're out of the shadows and we are all hearing about them now. I can see that. And Brother Doug's like, then again, I don't know. I feel you, man. I'm the same way, bro. It's like, what do I know? What do I always say, man? I'm just an old man sitting in his attic talking on the computer. What do I know? You know what I mean? Brother Vikings in the house. What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? Brother Jason, they're all gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. Shout out to Myron. Yeah, that's Myron Gaines. That's one of Myron's sayings. It's a funny saying. You know what I mean? It's a funny saying, but like, do I embrace it? Nah, but I see where he's coming from. He actually explained it. The way he explained it, I get where he's coming from, but yeah, nah, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And if you're looking at hypergamy, if you truly accept hypergamy, then you can make a statement like that. Like, well, they're all gold diggers because of hypergamy. They're just looking for the best. I just don't like the term gold digger. You know what I mean? But hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Dr. B is in the house. What's good, bro? It is what it is. Sister Candace at Brother Jason. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. So hey, it is what it is. It's out there. So the first thing we're gonna look at is I got it queued up right here. The first thing we're gonna look at is this Bill Maher. Real Time with Bill Maher. Shout out to HBO Fair Use. We're just gonna be talking about this, and they had a quick segment on this topic right here that I wanted to start with, just to get the conversation going. Before I do that, just real quick, Brother Viking. Women always want the best they can get in a man. Yes, and men typically want the most fit, feminine, friendly woman they could get in a woman. And, you know, some dudes want more. Some dudes want women who are ambitious as well, stuff like that. It is what it is. But I feel you. Demon Fingers, what's good, bro? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Got time to watch a little today. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? A little modified womanizing Wednesday jumping off here. Like Brother Michael says, yeah, please like the video. Please share the video. Appreciate that. Dr. B, hypergamy never seeks its own level, so you kind of say it's gold digging. Yeah. Yeah. So you can kind of say it is gold digging. You know what I mean? Yes. It is what it is. I'm not mad at hypergamy. Like I said, man, I think that's a far superior dating strategy than what we do as men. You know what I mean? So let's just get into it, man. I appreciate all the interaction in the chat. You know what I mean? Let's keep it going back and forth. You know what I mean? Thanks for all the love from both sides. So here we go. This is Bill Maher. Listen to what he had to say about this man crisis, which I thought was fascinating.
Why are men in such crisis? I mean, the stats are like only 40% go to college. So they're losing out to women there in a big way. And women with degrees don't marry men who don't have degrees. So great, you'll be lonely forever, aren't you?
So right off the rip, like, you know, he's like, women are clapping. This, of course, they film in LA. Women are clapping like, yeah, you know, we only want the best. Hypergamy, we're killing it. You know, more of us are out there. And Bill Maher's like, yeah, you're going to get dogs and cats and live by yourself. So right off rip, he's like, hold on, why are you clapping for that? Right? So we see a disconnect right off rip, and it's all female. It's all female clapping. Nothing wrong with it, but, you know, again, it's someone has to, you know, and I challenge my sisters out there and everyone out there, really, y'all know what it is, man. You got to put it through the old
think tank, Arch. Nothing gets past the old think tank. Nothing.
You got to put it through the think tank. This might not make sense, right? If you're looking for the absolute best, and they just told you that men aren't even going to school. But I guess most women, we see it on Fresh and Fit when they do the lives. You see it. We see it there. They're like, no, I'm going to get one. Well, you know, you're looking for 0.001% of the population. I don't care. I'll find him. He's there. You're saying he's there. I'm going to find him. But everybody's looking for him, love. What are you going to do to keep him? What are you going to do to get him? And then more importantly, what are you going to do to keep him? And they don't have answers. You know what I mean? Brother Jay Swans, it's all about visibility. The same chicks that were giving up to Foxy Brown when we were growing up are still giving it up. Plus, it's just now social media gives them a place to show off their 304ism. I get it. Brother Doug, I do believe some men are having less sex, staying in the house playing games, right? People, you know, it's a big thing with video games. Dudes don't want to come out all the time and lack social skills. We're going to talk about that on this platform, on this episode today. Social skills is key. And there are a higher population of men that grew up without fathers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that plays a role in it. Demon Figures, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. Yeah, it should be as many likes as viewers. I appreciate that, y'all. Yeah, appreciate the engagement. Please give a like if you're checking it out. If you're ninja watching, please just drop a like. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? That is fire, Brother Viking. That is fire. And Dr. B, a.k.a. hypergamy in a nutshell. Yeah, and again, I ain't got a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? And then Demon Fingers, when they realize the truth, it will be too late. Yeah, and they call it the wall on the manosphere. They hit the wall. And that's what they mean. Like, oh, it's too late. And we got an article covering that as well, showing that there is they're giving ground. And I'm talking about women. Women are starting to give ground, and they are starting to put it through the think tank and ask some questions. Brother Rod Erickson in the house. What's up, man? Fresh and Fit. Dallas up in this piece. What's good? Welcome. Brother Michael, they live in possibilities, not probabilities. There's that. You know what I mean? Us men live in what's probable. Some of us, there are a lot of dudes out there sitting in the basement getting fat thinking I'm going to get me a dime. All I got to do is sit here to somebody for me. So, but yeah, right off rip, Bill Barr was like, yo, what are you ladies clapping about? So let's continue with this.
Why are you cheering that? That's not.
I mean, they didn't tell my wife.
They don't marry as much, which I think is great, but other people think that's a terrible thing. Okay, people do like a mate, whatever. That's whatever your boat floats by. But there is something going on. I mean, mass shootings is a uniquely male crime. It's always because some dude in Buffalo you know, had somebody swipe left on him too much. I mean, I feel like that's what's going on here.
Merch.
Is a lot of sort of maleness coming to the fore and announcing itself in violence and racism and hatred because they're lonely and lost and feel.
And I agree 100% with that. 100%. Right? Lack of effective leadership. I think Brother Doug said he maybe not having a male figure, a father figure in the home, be it a father, grandfather, uncles, or whatever. I agree with that. Not going outside. Like I said, no one's going outside playing, so you don't get those social skills. You're not out there playing sports. You're not out there doing men shit. So you got all these males out here. They're being taught to live in their emotions. Me and Jay Swans had a show on that. We were talking about men versus males in America. You got all these males out here taught to live in their emotions, right? Taught to just be you, be yourself, and a girl's just gonna, you know, God is just gonna miracle a dime next to you, and you're gonna live happily ever after, right? And that's not the case. And what happens? They get frustrated, and what do? They get into their emotions and they do something horrific. They do something horrific, right? So that's a problem, and they really put that in there. Casual Germs in the house, man. We got Fresh to Fit up in here. 100. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Merch. Dr. B heard that. Shirts in stores. Absolutely. I feel like, do I have that shirt? I think I have that shirt. Brother Jason, is definitely worse now with social media. The top 35% are getting more opportunities to speak to the ladies outside of their geographic boundaries. Yeah, man. There are no boundaries. It's the world, bro. It's the world. But I honestly believe that, and this is a serious problem. Now, we're going to get into like womenizing and techniques and all that in the bottom half of this show, but I wanted to start the show off with, yo, this something going on out here, right? It's been a shift in the way we do business in this country, and it's not a shift for the better. So this is definitely why I wanted to bring this stuff up, because, hey, man, like, it's scary out there, y'all. Y'all know it. Y'all see it. We live on the same soil. Y'all see it. You know what I mean? Y'all probably know some 100% weirdos out there. They can't help themselves, weirdos. They're all emotional and all up until they maleness. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all know them. Y'all, man, when they pop. You hear me? You know what I mean? Demon Fingers, I think, and I hate to say this, we need more women telling the truth. When men tell it, they will always go straight to emotional hell. Huh. Good point, bro. Damn, good point. But it's hard for women, you know, it makes women look bad if they actually do come out and say, yeah, I like fucking around. You know what I mean? But that's a good point, bro. Brother Donnie's in the house. What's good, man? As I am listening to this, I am between sets at the gym. Understanding women is completely pointless if guys aren't looking to self-improve as a man. I agree with you, brother, and I would take it a step further. Right. And I said this, I didn't pull it up, but it's a video when George Gammon and Kiyosaki and those guys were in the studio, Fresh and Fit, right, doing that. That was a really good episode, by the way, talking about finance and, you know, getting your money up. But George Gammon was talking about dudes being weird. And I sent in a super chat. Money game frame don't mean shit if you're a weirdo, bro. Nothing. You got the frame, you got the muscles, you got the money, you got all that. You got a little bit of game. If you are a weirdo, man, it's not going to help you one bit. And that's what we're going to be talking about here. Brother Jay Swan says, every woman you're dealing with is a gold digger. You might want to look at yourself, fellas. Might be time to change. How? It must be time to change how you're moving. You know what I mean? There's some truth in that. You know what I mean? There's some truth in that. But, you know, when they make that statement about all of them are gold diggers, they just, some are better at hiding a shovel. That just is really a statement about hypergamy. And like I said, like, if we truly believe in hypergamy, then yeah, there's going to be an element of that. An element. It might not just be, we're not talking about just the money. We're not talking about just the plata. You know what I mean? We're talking about everything. The woman might not care about the money. She might really want you to be, you know, big and strong and shit like that. That's still the best. She might want you to be a brainiac. That's still the best. You know what I mean? But that all would mean, like, you know, it's like I'm guaranteeing myself a better future. You know what I mean? Shit, there he goes. There he go. Brother Michael out there. We might not have a lot of sisters in commenting on this one, but we might. There's going to be a lot of ninja watching, I think. But as soon as you see as soon as he jumps into one of these rooms, boy, Brother Mike be out there, boy. There you go. Get some.
Get some.
soon as he see him, bro, holla, 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 get some. You know what I mean? So we'll continue with this because his guest came on and is about to say some really profound shit, man. So check this out, y'all. Listen to this.
That they are not useful in society. How did we get there?
The most unstable nations in the world have one thing in common, and that is they have too many lonely, broke, and alone men. It's the most dangerous person in the world. Salman Rushdie wasn't attacked because of the fatwa. He was attacked because a guy was living in his mother's basement. We have a crisis among young men, and it starts at a young age. Young men are twice as likely on a behavior-adjusted basis to be suspended. 7 in 10 high school valedictorians are women. For every two female graduates from college in the next 5 years, you'll only have one. The scariest stat, walking down the avenue that is America, only 1 in 3 men under the age of 30 have had sex in the last year. And you hear sex and your brain fires, but the bottom.
We hear that over and over and over again, right? That's the first time I heard that stat dropped in mainstream media. First time. That's why I wanted to play this clip. First time I've heard that. First time. And a lot of people like, man, that's bullshit. This is what people are self-reporting. You know what I mean? And this is a problem. That guy that knifed that author on stage, like he said, it wasn't nothing about his religion. The guy was living in his mom's basement. He was a loser. He was a weirdo. That's what that was all about. Miss Globe Girls in the house. What's good? What's good? My favorite sailor. You know what it is. Y'all gonna get some. And for the ladies, if y'all stick in here, y'all gonna really get some sauce. You know what I mean? On how dudes should be moving. You know, and it's very simple stuff too, by the way. Brother Jenny was saying it's hard for the young women to listen to anyone. I mean, it's hard for young people to listen to anyone. Men are only listening because they want solutions. Like, and a lot of guys, it'll be guys that'll watch this show, take a couple notes and run off half cocked. They don't listen to they won't listen to the whole thing about me saying, don't be a weirdo. They glazes right over. Don't be a weirdo. They just take, oh, he said, be confident. Oh, he said, talk to as many women as you can. They run off with that. You know what I mean? Because they're like, this is it. This is going to get me there. It's so much more than that. It is so much more than that, y'all. You know what I mean? Brother Jay Swan's brother, a woman wants what she wants, right? Yeah, I get that. And dudes want Foxy Brown. You know what I mean? They're going Michael about to start shooting, man. I can't wait to get into the technique side of this. We're going to get through these first 2 videos. We're going to get to this technique side of this. Wonderful 34 is in the house. What's good, bro? That's what's up. Hit the like button with the 75 hit jungle combo. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I think that's some game talk right there. You know what I mean? And it's good to see everybody in here. You know what I mean, Brother Damon Fingers? I'm so glad that it's in the mainstream. Now, it's there, man, and I think it's going to continue to grow in the mainstream. I think it's going to continue to grow. You know what I mean? And it's stuff that we, again, people in the manosphere have been hearing this for years. I haven't been in the manosphere that long, but I hear it all the time. All the time. Rollo Tomasi, shout out to him. Rational Male, been talking about this for decades. Even he's saying the sexual activity stat about men 18 to 30 that most women can't believe. Shit, most men can't believe it. The dudes in the top 20% have a hard time believing it. When I first heard it, I had a hard time believing it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's some incredible sounding shit. You know what I mean? Like, really? And I had to really sit down and think on it and try to put myself in someone else's shoes. And I started really thinking on it long and hard, like, damn, okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, all right, yeah, I know some dude. Okay, maybe. And then you go read the stats yourself, and it's like, damn, these dudes are self-reporting that shit. You know what I mean? So that's real talk. You know what I mean? Brother Demon Fingers, it's hard for women to see outside their sphere of influence. It's hard for any of us to do that, to be honest with you, man. It is. If you're a top tier dude, you got money, let's say you 6'2", you making $300,000-$400,000 a year, you know what I mean? You're socially calibrated, well respected. Come on, man. You moving in a bubble that most people don't even understand. That dude ain't thinking about nothing else outside of his bubble. He don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Let's make him white. So now you're like, he's always been rich. You know what I mean? So you're like a Kennedy or a Rockefeller or some shit like that, bro. Can't expect them to know what's going on in the real world. And I ain't even mad at that. For the rest of us, it's a different story. You know what I mean? For the rest of us, it's a different story. You know what I mean? That's funny. Brother Jay Swans, it's hard to see outside my bubble. I've only dealt with hitters. I guess y'all better surround yourself with different dudes and stop being weird. Absolutely. What do the Tate brothers say, man? You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You gotta change you gotta watch who you kick it with, right? That's 100% right there, bro. I gotta give you a shot on that. And Jay Swans is not part of the manosphere, man. He just calling it like he see it. This is part of it. It's part and parcel. The dudes who are successful kick it with successful dudes, right? The women who are ladies, like prim and proper ladies, they kick it with other ladies. They're all married and they have successful relationships and they're doing that kind of thing and they can talk to one another, right? Who is it in a relationship? What's the chick in the circle that's messing up the woman who's married situation? It's the single chick. It's the chick who couldn't get a guy. It's the first one to say, yeah, you should go out there and fuck somebody. The first one saying, yeah, you should get divorced. You know what I'm saying? You can't have those voices in your circle. You feel me? So let's continue with the video.
Bottom line is, it's a key step to the elemental foundation of any society, and that is relationships. Young men aren't attaching to work. They aren't attaching to women. They aren't attaching to schools. We are producing too many of the most dangerous person in society, and we are losing out on a key. We're not going to have kids. We're not going to have a productive society. We're going to have more violence. And also, we're going to have a society that does not value young men, and they do not. Young men are different. They develop later. And by the way, if you're a young man, this work from home thing is a disaster. They need...
Y'all hear what he's saying, man? It's that social element that's really destroying art. It's eating away at the fabric of America. It really is. Of that among with other things. But y'all know what he's talking about. Demon Finger says it right here. Got to get the basement dwellers around some men of substance, right? Can't be around other males, men of substance. Not all will rise up, but a lot will. Bro, fire. Fire. You know what I mean? Fire. You know what I mean? That's just right there, man. I got to give you that. You know what I mean? Single women keep women single. I've heard that a lot of times. You know what I mean? I think there'll be some women out there who might agree with that. Like, man, you got to stay away from... If you're around a chick who wants to go out there and do her thing, I ain't mad, let her do her thing. You know what I mean? It's like the ghetto boy said, man, gotta let a hoe be a hoe. If she want to go out there and do that, let her do that. But ladies, don't be around her, right? Because they're going to be like birds of a feather. If you with a 304, you must be a 304. And don't be with a 304 wearing the 304 uniform, out in the middle of the night, out at the after party, at the table, on the DL Saints table. What? Come on now. I might not want to do anything with you, but there's going to be some casters up there with me. They're like, yeah, bro, I'll blow her back out. Why not? You know what I mean? You're drinking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to help my friend. Next thing you know, you wake up in somebody's penthouse or you wake up in Fresh's Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? Now, he wouldn't have you sleeping in Rolls Royce, but you get my point. Don't be around them type people. Just like if you a dude, don't be around those low, what they call them, low frequency people. And if you're a woman, don't be around them low frequency people. You know what I mean? Let's finish up this real quick.
Young men need guardrails. They need to know how to read a room. They need to put on a clean shirt. They know not to get high or drink too much during the week and then get into the office the next day. We have a crisis among young men. It is one of the most, in my view, one of the most dangerous things in our society.
And where do you put the phone in this equation? Because I put it high up. Because, thank you. Because I was reading recently, Tinder, 2-to-1 male to female.
Oh.
What?
No, it's just a startling statistic, yeah.
Right. But why is it startling? I mean, it sounds like a great idea. Oh, I can just order women like I do a pizza on my phone. I think I'll have the Kelly today. Except when you go on it, it weeds out the people who aren't the best looking, I think, because it used to be go to a bar. Okay, maybe it was potluck, but you have to be able to learn to 100%. Talk to a woman. I don't think they had to talk to a woman anymore because it's just on the phone. It's just like, what's up? And then
that's real talk, and we're gonna get into that in the bottom half of this show. Dudes don't know how to talk to women. I go out and I people watch all the time. I listen to what these dudes have to say, man. These motherfuckers have zero game. They have no fucking clue how to talk to women. Now, here's the thing. If the guy's handsome, the guy's tall, he's well-dressed, he smells good, right? He had a nice pull-up, she'll tolerate that bullshit. She'll let that ride. You know what I mean? She'll let it ride. But the dude, no game. None. None. You hear me? It pains me to see it. I saw that shit today. You know what I mean? I'll get into what I saw today later. You know what I mean? But it later on in the broadcast. But I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Brother Jay Swans, DL is nicer to me. I don't fuck with weirdos. Cats like that get cut off with the quickness. If brothers let you hang and you're weird, STFU, shut the fuck up and watch, listen, and learn. Facts. 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 Ain't that what y'all young kids say? Facts. That's what that shit is right there, bro. Word. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that shit work. You know what I mean? Dr. B, the Kelly, hell yeah, that's hell. I said, boy, if you could order the Kelly, you probably would. Think I'll have the Kelly tonight. Bill Maher, bro, I'm telling you, he's like everybody's funny uncle. You know what I mean? Brother Michael, drugs are for losers. Weed makes you lazy as a human. We are lazy to begin with. Why make life more difficult for you? Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Everything with moderation. Be it, I don't know why they keep separating drugs and alcohol. It's the same shit, yo. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll have a drink. Right? You dumb it down your fucking senses. It's the same thing as smoking weed. You know, that's how I look at it. Drugs and alcohol are the same fucking thing. What's the difference? One's legal, one's illegal. That's the only fucking difference. Kind of illegal. You know what I mean? You see what they doing now, trying to bring it all back. But I agree with you, brother Mike. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Fucking with moderation, yo. Moderation. Be smart about it. You don't want to be shit-faced out there and not know what you're doing, not knowing how to move. You know what I'm saying? Jay Swans, don't try to insert weird ass and your weird old ass into the conversation. Sit back and learn. This is real talk, man. You know what I mean? Someone made this comment about the streets. And you hang with people. If you're from the streets or hang with people, I'm sorry I lost it. But yeah, I came from the streets, bro. And I realized very young in life, it's like, yo, if I don't change the people around me, I'm gonna wind up dead or in prison. It was just bottom fucking line. If I don't get out of here, I might not be able to get out of here. You know what I mean? Every individual has to come up. They have to come to that conclusion on their own. I'm like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here, or I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? Either I'm gonna die on these streets, or I'm gonna die in prison. If I don't get out of here, the shit was that real. And this is after I came back from war. I'm like, I'm a vet, man. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of this place, and I did. And I did change the people around me. You know what I mean? And I was able to pull myself up, like like my brothers and sisters on the conservative side of America. Oh, just pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You were fucking born rich. I got to pull myself up. But anyway, Demon Fingers, I mean, he's spitting, but it's an issue on their side too. Yeah. I mean, yes. But this show right here is for the men. I'm going to try to find me a female and do a show from their standpoint. And speaking of females, yo, Monday, 4 o'clock, man, Slow Jams. Said we was going to get her and we got it. Slow Jams, y'all. Monday, 4 p.m. Be here, motherfucker. If y'all want to holler at Slow Jams, see what's really going on. We're going to talk about her career. We're going to talk about that life, that Miami life. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about her hustle. Right? Everything's on the table, man. When I was down in Miami, we sat down. You know what I'm saying? We broke bread. We had to talk. And then she's like, I'm actually going to do the show. And we just set that up. My thumbnail's already out, man. So I'll see it. Make sure y'all make that show, man. We're going to have Slow Jams here. It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Brother Quincy's in the house. What's good, man? Thanks for coming through. I've been seeing that brother a little bit everywhere. Suzette Speaks, Black Man Unfiltered. You know what I mean? Thanks for coming through, bro. I am honored that you were here, man. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? I truly do appreciate it. So we're going to continue with the video, and then we're going to move on to the second one.
What's up, and send a picture of your penis. Like, that's going to work.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
You asked about the phone. Simply put, it's a disaster. Whenever technology comes into an industry, it consolidates it. Mating has been consolidated in the worst way. 50 men on Tinder, 50 women. 46 of the women show all of their attention to just 4 men, leaving 46 men pursuing just 4 women. If mating was a country, it would be more unequal than Venezuela. We have huge mating inequality. And here's the problem. When people don't get together and there's no pheromones and there's no vibe, women, and we don't like to say this on the left, primarily try and make very quick assumptions about this individual's ability to garner resources in the future. So what you have is this concentration of interest, and you're ending up with Porsche polygamy, where 10% of the men get 90% of the attention, which does not lead to good behavior or form long-term relationships. E-commerce was disastrous for retail. Social media was disastrous for everybody. Online dating is disastrous for mating and for men. It's terrible.
If I didn't know any better, man, I would think that we are in the manosphere. All the people from the red pill side of the world have heard this over and over and over again. It's in the mainstream, y'all. It's there. Remember, I've been telling Myron Gaines on that Fresh and Fit platform going on a year and a half, y'all gonna go mainstream. Y'all gonna go mainstream. He was like, nope. I told him, like, bro, when y'all go mainstream, you're gonna have to pop lock on camera. He was like, all right. So y'all gonna see him pop locking, man, because I'm telling you, y'all about to see more Andrew Tate, more Fresh and Fit. Only this time it's gonna be more clips in the mainstream. You know what I mean? And it's not that they're saying that this is our way to do it, but because of what that man just said, the numbers don't lie, man. It's crazy out there. And he's saying 90-10. 90-10. You know what I mean? So, bro, we're going to have to get to that. You know what I mean? Demon Fingers is like, yeah, he's spitting. He really is. You know what I mean? Brother Quincy. You know what I mean? Like, we're all here. You know, Calger Germ, Art, Red Pill Mainstream. You know what I mean? About time. It's almost there. I say give it another 12 to 18 months, bro. And that's all they're going to be talking about. And it's not because they necessarily care. It's just that's where the views are. And they're trying to get their views up. CNN, Fox, MSNBC, all the rest of them. They want to get their views up. Vice already doing a piece on the Tate brothers. It's in the editing bay right now. It's probably out already. If it ain't out, it'll be out soon enough, right? Mainstream, they want to get the views up. Everything y'all know, everything comes back to the almighty dollar. You know what I mean? You got Sneeko out there. Went mainstream last Friday. Did he? Let me know what that was, man. I need to see that because I don't really follow him that closely. But he does pop up on my stream. I'm gonna look for whatever you're talking about there, brother Mike. I don't know what happened. Brother Doug is saying it's mainstream because it's reality. It's becoming a form of reality. It really is. And Dr. B is like, yeah, please hit the like button on the way. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I be forgetting. Y'all know I be forgetting. And Brother Quincy, facts, they want to reel the men back into weakness. Yeah, they might. You know what I mean? They might. There are a bunch of, not a bunch of, but I did find a podcast. I think it's called Man Enough Podcast. It is a very male-centric view of masculinity. I did a show on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do another show on it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I mean, and I found that through that CNN article, that hit piece on Andrew Tate. And I went to that podcast to see what they were doing. And it's Hollywood. It's straight up Hollywood. They do seasons. They're in the season 2. It's a lot of money involved in that, bro. Millions. It has to be at least tens of millions of dollars involved in that because they got a proper production studio, all the credits. I know how Hollywood moves. 10 million ain't nothing to them. And it's a B-list celebrity. You know what I mean? Guy who's done like daytime TV, I think, where he's done some television, maybe some B movies or whatever. He has a TED Talk. The guy pitched it and got the deal. And I'm trying to tell these boys, man, like, oh, Melanie King, I'm talking to her. I'm talking to Suzette Speaks. I'm talking to Fresh and Fit. You know what I mean? Mainstream media is going to come looking for people and offering money. Put my name on that fucking list. Why y'all think I'm working so hard? Shit. I'm trying to get a little bit too. They're going to be looking to throw money at this to get that word out there. That window is going to open up soon. I think it's going to be within the next 12 to 18 months. You know what I mean? So yeah, Demon Fingers, the left and SJWs are going to try and destroy the movement before people start to realize we aren't crazy. They already tried, bro. That's what happened with Tate. They've already tried. It's coming. You know what I mean? They can't beat it. They're gonna try to buy it. That's just how it works. I ain't mad at them, bro. I'm for sale. I got a price. You know what I mean? I will take that money. You ain't said nothing but a problem. I mean, you ain't said nothing but a thing. It ain't a problem. Brother Jay Swans, how many folks in the chat watching this with their lady? Most dudes in the chat ain't got a lady, bro. That's why they watching this, so they can get their game up, so they can figure out how to get themselves you know what I mean, how to find themselves a good woman. You know what I mean? That's another thing. The stats are there. It's hard to get women. You know what I mean? But don't let me answer for anybody. One's in the chat if you're watching this. One's in the chat if you're in a relationship, some sort of relationship. If you got some sexual access, if you're getting some Foxy Brown, one's in the chat if you're getting some Foxy Brown, ladies and men. You know what I mean? I want to hear from both sides. One's in the chat if y'all getting some Foxy Brown. You know, Brother Mike, I want a piece of that pie. Good evening, Miss AKA lady. What is going on, love? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what I mean? And brother Demon be like, get that bag. I'm certainly gonna try, people. I'm certainly gonna try. Like I said, I got ties to Hollywood. I am working on it hard. Why y'all think I be making so many goddamn videos? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Brother Demon getting it. He getting the Foxy Brown. Doug kind of getting it. 0.5, brother Doug. So you just put the finger in and get to smell it. Is that what that is? I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? My wife can't get past the harshness to see the truth. And so brother Demon is married. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sister Jenny, we know you getting down. We know you getting down. With respect, I ain't saying, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Beautiful women have so many options. It's the guys that need help. There'll never be a video about how telling women how to get a wreck just to get a guy. Just get some Foxy Brown. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I guess they'll have to call it joystick. Miss AKA lady, yeah. So, you know, we got people in here having relations. Brother Quincy, I was in the fire, so I am rebuilding my life. A woman now would be a distraction for the work and effort I have to do as I recover. I'm glad you're recovering, brother. Sorry to hear you went through that, man. Sorry to hear that, for real. But I'm glad you're recovering, bro. When you're ready, hit me up. Let's do an interview. You can tell a story, bro. I would love to hear that story and some other stories of your life as well, bro. So just hit me up when you're ready. You know what I mean? Look at Brother Michael last Saturday. I don't believe you, cat, nigga. Brother Michael. Really, Brother Michael? Don't be lying, man. Don't be lying. You really smashed, man. Last Saturday, you really smashed, bro. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Brother, be fair, some of these cats getting the dookie. Hey, maybe, man. Hey, look, bro. Like I say, man, it is what it is. Brother Quincy, plus a woman isn't that helpful when you in a bad situation. That's true. If you got the right woman, though, she can make all the difference. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. If you got the right woman, it can definitely change your situation for the better. But if you got the wrong woman, it can definitely change your situation for the worse. Again, I've seen both. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, yo. I mean, I appreciate the interaction, man. Y'all having a good time. I'm having a good time. Like I said, man, this is the I Really Want to Know podcast. Let's listen to his final thoughts, the last kind of couple sections of this clip, and then we'll move on. Oh, actually, that was it. That was it. So y'all heard what he said. These red pill tenants, right? This manosphere stuff is making it to the mainstream. Y'all seeing it? It's happening. CNN is covering it. You got HBO talking about this with Bill Maher, right here. And so we have there's another video I want. This is a big YouTuber, and I don't know when this came out, but I want to show it because it just kind of co-signs what we just saw. So we're gonna check this out, and we're gonna keep it rocking. So let's check this out. Listen to this, and I like this because they put a couple graphs up, and they're showing again these graphs we've seen in the manosphere. You see these graphs all the time. You see them on Fresh and Fit. You see them on Rollo Tomasi. You know what I mean? You see them on other content creators have used these stats, use these exact same graphs. So let's check this out.
Read by Rob Henderson earlier on, which is really interesting. Could the matching imbalance on Tinder and other dating apps be a factor in the rise of the incel movement and young men reporting low sexual activity? So there's a graph here that says the young men, share of men and women between the ages of 18 and 30 reporting no sex in the past year. And that has gone up from 10% to 30% for men since around about 2010 to 2020 to now.
So we've seen this chart, right? We've seen this chart. Young men driving, the decline in sex, the share of men and women between ages of 18 and 30 reporting no sex in the past year, which is what old boy just said. Again, I didn't get a date on this particular clip. I didn't see a date on it, but we're seeing that. You know what I mean, Brother Quincy? LOL. I saved a building full of sisters, and I know they don't even appreciate. I took the brunt of the damage. That's life, man. It is though, bro. You know what I mean? That hero path, man, is a lonely path, brother. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. I definitely need to hear this story. Now, you let me know when you're ready, brother. Brother Quincy, serious. I would love to hear this story, man. Let me know when you're ready. And you know, Dr. B is looking out for a brother. Put up the video. Yeah, my bad. I put up the screen. I almost forgot again. Y'all know I be messing up. Y'all know I be messing up. I be having to give myself this button all the time.
You big dummy.
All the time. But I got it. I got it together though. We got it up this time. You know what I mean? Brother Jason saying he getting that Foxy Brown. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. And Brother Michael, like, it's very difficult out here. Yeah, life is hard, man. It's supposed to be hard, bro. It's supposed to be hard. Being a man is hard. Shit, it's hard. It's a lot of work need to be done. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work that needs to be done, man. So shit, it is what it is. That's part of it. So while we play football, baseball, basketball, you know what I mean? We're out there practicing. And it was hard. And the harder you practice, the better you played, you could win. And remember, I didn't grow up in that era where everybody got a trophy. I had to earn mine. I had to earn it. You know what I mean? So if you were out there growing up, they gave everybody trophies, man. Then what's the point? What's the fucking point? And that's the problem we got with these men. These sexless men, they're not putting in the work, bro. And they're snapping. But women, you know, women still getting it. It's just a little bit more. I mean, you look at the graph, 18% of women are saying they're not getting any Foxy Brown. Like in a year, like 28% men, you see the jump. Right around the time the Tinder hit, right around the time social media hit. That's a major factor right there, y'all. It's a major factor. You know what I mean? Fucking major. And yeah, man, we gonna get Brother Quincy on here. We're gonna hear that story when he's ready, y'all. I can't wait to hear it. You know what I mean? He's like, a fire could be a hell of a way to alter your goals. It absolutely can, man. Any kind of trauma can. And Brother B, Dr. B is saying that 18% used to be 0.8. So that's gone up, but that's been gone up in modern times. I guess going up in modern times, but that's crazy. I didn't know it was like that. Sister Candace, a lot of dry willies out here. You got jokes. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to catch up. So we'll continue with this, you know, like a few more minutes to this because they were making some good points.
Right. So over the last decade, the number of men reporting no sex in the last year has tripled. And the line on the graph has got where Tinder's introduced, and it is exactly when men, where that inflection for men beginning to go from the 10% to the 20 to 28%. Women also actually stay flat for a little while, but have increased, which is also very interesting. Wealth in Tinder is not distributed equally. Attractive guys have more wealth in the Tinder economy. They get more likes than unattractive guys. That's the bottom 80% of men, bottom 20% of women, top 80% of women, top 20% of men thing, which a lot of people.
We keep hearing these numbers, right? We keep hearing these numbers. Jay Swans, I will drop the link here pretty soon. We keep hearing these numbers, y'all. Right. And it's just one of those things when you hear it, it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't accept it. It took me 6 months of me just going, reading, watching, looking at stuff, talking to folks. I'm like, damn, really paying attention. I'm like, yeah, shit, it is hard. Hell, I consider myself in the top 20. I got game. And it's hard for me. You know what I mean? Like, now I don't care. There are times when I purposely, like, I'm just not going to fuck with nobody, right? And dudes know what I'm talking about. You can tell guys don't feel like it. You know, it's like what Rich Cooper says, the juice is not worth the squeeze. I don't feel like fucking with it. But it's not that I can't. I can still run out any given night and make something happen. You know what I mean? But it takes a lot of work. And then there's dudes out there who can't do that. You know what I mean? They can't do that. So let's continue.
Are familiar with. There's a thing called a Gini coefficient or a Gini coefficient, which works out how much inefficiency there is within a system. So it's used to look at economies within countries, and the lower that the number is, the more equality there is within wealth distribution. So if modern dating apps were a country, it would be one of the most unequal in the world. The Tinder economy has a higher Gini coefficient than 95.1% of the countries in the world. It's just below South Africa. It's above
In
Venezuela.
disparity of wealth.
It's above Venezuela and just below South Africa. That's where it sits. According to open source data, a man of average attractiveness can only be expected to be liked by slightly less than 1% of females, 0.87% on Tinder. This equates to 1 like for every 115 females, and men in the bottom 10% see just 1 match per week at most. Ultimately, most women only swipe on a handful of men per day, while men are more freewheeling with their swipes. So, yeah, females pass on 95% and like on 5, and men are basically 50-50 left and right. It's just...
We had talked about Tinder.
The numbers keep coming back. The numbers. It was already hard when you out there in the real world trying to get on, and now everybody's dating online. Forget about it. Did y'all see that? If you think you're going to be on a Tinder app or you're going to be on Plenty of Fish or whatever you doing as a dude and you think, I'm just going to swipe and boom, I'm going to meet somebody. Nah, man, y'all just heard the numbers. It's almost impossible to do that. Brother Dusto's in the house, man. What's good, fam? What's good, fam? Central Florida up in here representing, man. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? Man, the numbers are insane. Dr. B, absolutely insane. You know what I mean? Brother Jay Swans, I just texted my oldest, said he doesn't mess with Tinder. He said, I'm a big boy. I'll just holler at him. If you don't shoot, you can't score. I'm still waiting on the youngest to respond. Yeah, them your boys. They were raised right. They had a dad. They got a mom. You know what I mean? They weren't given anything. They earned everything. I believe you. You know what I mean? But like I keep telling you, bro, we can't look at it from our lens. You got to look at what's going on. There go the numbers, bro. You heard it on 2 separate platforms. One's mainstream media. The other one's like really high-end YouTube. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not on dating apps. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So... And then there was an article that I found as well on here. This article, it was like Hack Spirit. And it has this dating advice. Guys don't date anymore. 7 ways the dating world has changed forever. We might get to that. I don't know. We might. Oh shit, Snuggle T's in the house. Snuggle T is in the house. What's good? What's good, my favorite troll? You know what I mean? I saw you last night I was in the chat on Black Man Unfiltered Network. I saw what you was working with, talking about when you gonna drop the link. It's like, why are you asking about the link, Snuggle T? You ain't never jumping on. You don't never jump on. But there you go. Bam. Here's your opportunity, Snuggle T. You can jump on. We can hear that. We can hear your voice. Hear what you got to say. You know what I mean? And that goes for anybody and everybody. Dust don't know what it is. Snuggles from Tampa, yeah, up here with us too. That's why Snuggles was knowing everything about where we talk about me and Jay Swans. But now it's time to get to the good part, y'all. You know what I mean? I wanted to start the show off with the problem. Like, what's the problem? Like, what's going on? We see the numbers. We see it's a battle. If you know what I mean? We know what women want. There's nothing wrong with what women want. If you want to be noticed by women, you're going to have to build your shit up, right? Point blank, period. That's what it is. You know what I mean? The link is dropped, y'all. Anybody want to join, please do. Please do. And Snuggle T, like, I view your account is going up. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Snuggle T. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I really do. You know what I mean? You've been a day one. You've been coming through here, man. We're growing. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you've been sharing and you've been showing up and liking the videos, man. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And keep on grinding, keep leading from the front. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because I'm airborne and that's what we do. You know what I mean? Whenever we go somewhere, people are like, oh my God, you don't want to be here, airborne. You don't want to be here. You're going to be surrounded. That's right. We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded. Airborne. It's like, which one of you guys live on Kennedy? That's where you live, Snuggle T? I don't live on Kennedy, but I'll be down there, though. I'll be down there, though. Me and Brother Dusto, we going to get a drink this weekend at some point, man. We still got to figure the details out, man. But let's definitely get out there and get a drink. You know what I mean? We could do it on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Representing the 513. Got on my Cincinnati Bearcats gear. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I was rocking my Bengals gear yesterday, but we 0-2 right now, so we got work to do on the Bengals side. Brother Roddick, will you join Fresh for his birthday weekend? Yeah, I'll be down there. I'll definitely be down there for his birthday. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. His birthday is actually on a Saturday. I'll get down there like that Friday. Be down there Friday, Saturday. So that Saturday midnight or whatever, I'm sure we'll be out doing whatever. Hopefully he'll have me around. Fresh. You know what I mean? Man, he the big ticket down in Miami. I ain't even lying to y'all, bro. You know what I mean? So hopefully I'll be down there. You know what I mean? Because I be doing my thing. I love Miami, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I Uncle Saint be down there quiet as kept, lurking in the shadows, doing what he do. You know what I mean? Where y'all think I learned this damn game from that we about to talk about? You know what I mean? Jay Swan, little man, just said, I'm better in person. I'm doing okay with girls, but I see guys struggling. Usually they are weird, but I don't care. It's more girls for me. Tell G-Pop I said, what's up? Yeah. Tell my godson to go to airborne school. I don't talk the legs, but tell him I love him, though. I'm just talking shit for the camera. But no, we really don't normally talk the legs. He born in. We got to figure out how to get him airborne. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, send him the link so I can talk shit to him. You know what I mean? Because I don't normally talk the legs. That goes for me and Jay Swan. Brother Rod Eric, he's like, second home for me. I love Miami for real, bro. As soon as my little girl is finished with school, I am moving to Miami. I'll have a place there, and then I'll be in Medellin. I'll be in Medellin probably half the time, and then the other half I'll be, between Japan, America, and Europe. You know what I mean? Sister Candace, the game is best sold, not to be told. Yeah, but here's the thing, we growing. I got to give a little sauce. I got to give a little bit out here, right? And this is me giving back to the world. But once we really get our numbers up, the Patreon gets up. The real game, you know what I'm saying? The hardcore tip of the spear game, that's going to have to be paid for, y'all. That's going to be behind a paywall on Patreon. The meetups, you know what I mean? The camps, me and Jay Swan's got a lot of plans for y'all folks, man, for y'all men. Not so much on the women's side. I'm trying to work with Suzette Speaks and kind of do some stuff on the women's side, but for the men, yeah, man, we got something. We got some shit in the breach. You know what I'm saying? Ready to pop. We just got to keep doing the work and get our numbers up, and we're going the right way. So let's talk about this, right? The one thing you got to be, man, and women, if anything I say tonight, ladies, you don't agree with, please say something. Please tell me if I'm wrong. But as we go through this. But the number one thing, bro, like we said, you got to stop being weird, bro. That's just number one. Right? If the mission is to get in the top 20%, first thing you got to do is stop being weird, fellas. You cannot be a weirdo. You can't. There's no recovering from that. I don't care how much money you got. If you're a weirdo with $300 million, you're going to get finessed. They're going to famoose the shit out of you, man. They ain't going to care about you. You're a weirdo with money. They're going to get to the money. They're going to leave you. You ain't going to wind up on the red pill, probably the black pill, hating women and all this because you're a weirdo. They ain't going to want to spend no time with you, bro. Man, come feed me. Come take me to shopping. Give me the private jet. They're going to be out smashing who they want to smash, and they'll come deal with you only because they have to. Don't be a weirdo. Game one. You know what I'm saying? Point one. Point motherfucking one. Can't get past that. That is the number one golden rule in stone. Can't be a fucking weirdo. Jay Swan's like, brother, don't worry. Nair will tell you you on some bullshit. I know she will. Sister Nair's out there. Shout out to her. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. Stop being a weirdo. This next thing I'm about to say, man, may sound real simple, man, but, it's probably the most important tenet really to having any kind of game in this, you know what I mean, especially in this country, man. You got to be confident, fellas. You got to be confident in everything you do. You got to be confident. You got to own shit. Right? When you walk into the room, you got to own the room. The best person that can teach you on that, and it's not like you can sit down in the classroom and teach. You got to sit back and observe. You got to watch Jay Swans into a room. You want to see a motherfucker go into the room and just command the room without saying a word? Y'all got to see my brother Jay Swans walk into a room. I be laughing my ass off. Me, I lurk in shadows. I'll slip into the room. I just pop up like a ninja. You won't even know I'm there until I want you to see me. You know what I mean? Poof, what's up? What's good? Where the hell did you come from? Jay Swan comes in that joint, yo, for real. It's his room. That's the level of confidence you need to have at all times. And whatever you're doing. Why? Because women are watching. They are watching. You can't be off to the side doing some weirdo shit and thinking ain't nobody watching you do it. There's a baddie, there's a dime in there watching your every fucking move. You did. You must be confident. You must control the room. You must control yourself. Confidence in everything you fucking do. Point blank. Miss Glow Girl, don't even want that from a weirdo. Just leave me alone, please, and thank you. Right. Right. You see what I mean about the weirdness? You see what I mean about the weirdness? We have some very top tier women. You know what I mean? I'm fortunate that I got top tier women to follow this platform. Top tier. They're not going to bullshit you. Yeah, this motherfucker just said be confident. But y'all don't understand how serious that is. You have to be confident in everything you do. Right? Stay chill. Right? You got to be relaxed. Stay chill. Stay laid back. And be patient. You feel me? Y'all all have heard that damn story of the old bull and the young bull standing on top of the hill. And the young bull looks at the old bull and say, hey, let's run down there and smash one of the cows. And the old bull says, no, let's walk down and smash all of them. You got to be the old bull. That's just how that works. You got to be the old bull. Walk down. Stay laid back, man. Be patient. Let it come to you. You hear that term a lot in sports, man. Let it come to you, bro. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. You know what I mean? This is so important. This is so important. You know what I mean? Jay Swans, explain what a weirdo is. Some of these cats don't even know that they are weird. Listen, man, everybody knows what a weirdo is, bro. Everybody knows what a weirdo is. You know what I mean? A weirdo is like that playful little dog that just won't leave you the fucking alone, run around, jumping, can't just stop that. The person that just comes up, the awkward person just comes up at the person with no timing. Right? We know who weirdos are, man. I ain't got to fucking break that down. We know that. Come on now. For real. And so once you get all that down, right? The confidence gives you the ability to walk up and talk to women. Like Brother Michael's always like, shooters gonna shoot. You know what I mean? Holla, 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 holla. The confidence comes into play there. You can't be afraid to walk up and say something. Say hello. Y'all done heard Jay Swan say that a million times on this platform, man. Just go up and say hi. Say hello. The way you approach, the way you actually walk up to that woman, the way you traverse that ground, that distance between you and her, you got to close the distance. It has to show confidence. Like you move across the room like you own the room. Shoot your shot. Say hello. Keep it fucking simple. We talked about that on the show about the Art of War. You go in there, say what you got to say. Keep that shit short, concise, man. Be quick with it, and then move on. If she shoots you down, fine. Move on. Don't be mad. Don't give her a funny eye, right? Shoot her one of those sly little smiles, like, all right, you know, sorry to waste your time, love. Something along those lines. You know what I mean? Tip your hat and walk away. Say goodnight and walk away with confidence. You ain't none of this shit. None of this, you know, coming back. Nah, none of that. Walk back the way you walked over there. Now you go over there, you shoot your shot, and she's about it, right? She's into you. Her eyes lights up. Bam, she's happy. Y'all have a little conversation. You need to be the one that stops the conversation. Have a little talk. You know what I mean? Couple minutes y'all in, it's cool. All right. You shut down the conversation and you walk away. Get her information. Get her number. Get her Instagram. Get her face. Whatever you need to do. Get away to get a hold of her and leave. You always want to leave and wanting more. Right? Don't revert into your weirdo ways and sit there all fucking night like that excited dog. Oh my God, she likes me. Yeah. Don't turn around to your boys. Don't do that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like you fucking got a first down, bro. You ain't got to be up celebrating a fucking first down. You're supposed to get the first down. Or a baseball analogy, you're supposed to get on base. You know what I mean? Act like you do this shit all the time. That could be the first woman you ever talked to in your life. Act like you do this shit all the time. You know what I mean? Shit, where we at in the chats, y'all? You know, everybody be watching. Yes, they do. Jay Swans. Pops always taught me to walk down the middle of the hallway, make cats get out of your way. He is not exaggerating. Jay Swans does that shit to this day. I always laugh. It could be in Publix, walking down the middle of the fucking aisle, making people get out the way. And them old ladies be watching him. He's so confident. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Brother Michael's talking about zero timing, man. It ain't about timing, man. It's about the confidence. Fuck timing. You know what I mean? You go up there as soon as you see him, go over there, traverse that ground, close the distance with confidence, say what you got to say with authority. And if you get shot down, that's fine. Go back to your position. You know what I mean? Like I say, all right, it was a pleasure talking to you, love. And bounce back. Y'all notice I ain't mentioned anything about buying drinks. If you're in the club environment, you notice that, right? That's a judgment call, in my opinion. That's up to you. You know what I mean? But if a woman's into you, you ain't got to buy her shit. Right? And if you really top dog status, she'll buy you a fucking drink or go get you a drink. Ask your man Jay Swans about that. She'll go get you a drink, have somebody else buy that drink and bring it to you. That's what you should be shooting for. Brother Doug, weirdos don't always know they're weirdos. That's true. I guess that's true, man, but we know who they are. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know how to explain the weirdness. Someone will have to jump up here and you know, give me a course on. I know what weirdos are and what they do, but they come in very, you know, every shape, size, and color. You know what I mean? They're top tier dudes that are fucking weirdos. Is what it is. Millionaires, billionaires. I know a billionaire. Couple billionaires. A couple of them are weird, bro. This AKA lady, confidence is a sign of protection. If a dude is weird and timid, then I'm questioning if he has the strength to protect us if we are in a bad situation. There it is right there, confidence, y'all. Y'all hearing it from top tier women. Sister Candace, my husband cold approached me. And here we are 12 years later. And that was for Sister Candace and Brother Romy. Brother Romy's in the house. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? It's up to you, man. You know what I mean? Be a professional. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Candace got approached by a sailor. Serviceman. We know what we doing. Cold approach. Got her. Snatched her soul. And she happy and he happy. And they making it happen. Congratulations to y'all, Candace, for real. You know what I mean? Casual germs. Facts. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to do what I can, man. Just telling you what I've seen. Y'all know I'm old. I'm more than half a century in. Right? This is Brother Quincy. This is where we need more fathers to instill this type of courage. We need fathers, we need uncles, we need coaches, right? We just need neighbors. Men, man, each one teach one. And I keep saying courage, man. Do y'all realize how many dudes are afraid to go talk to a woman? They are afraid to go up and say hi, like deathly afraid. I see that shit all the time, man. It blows my mind. They want somebody else to go do it for them. We'll bring them over. I got the table, man. You go over there and get the girls. What? No, bro. No. If I go get one or two, then I'm talking to both of them. They both over here to holler at me. I can bring them over here to your weird ass like, yeah, this dude bought the table, and they can see you shy, don't know how to talk, acting all thinking you acting cool by being aloof. Like, this motherfucker can't hold a conversation. They're right off rip. They're going to be like, we're going to famoose this nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to famoose this dude. I done got too loose, Jay Swans. You heard me? I done got too loose. Shouldn't be using the N-bomb. I done got too comfortable with y'all. That's reserved for the inner sanctum. My bad. Sister Candace, I was just going to say, Brother DL, don't lead with your wallet, a.k.a. buying drinks. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up with don't lead with your wallet. So many people do it. They do it because they think it's the gentlemanly thing to do, and it's really not. You don't have to. You can't. Like I say, everything you do needs to be part of your plan. It needs to be part of your plan. You know what I mean? I can remember when I was younger approaching groups, I would buy the group, a group of like a shots. I would buy shots for the group just so I can get the woman I want separated from the group. And I would always approach the most unattractive person in the group and buy that person a drink. So I get the most unattractive woman in the group, right? Okay, she's cool. Luckily, she has a good attitude. Back then, most of the girls did. Nowadays, it's different. But back then, the most unattractive chick knew she was the most unattractive, right? She never got the attention. I would approach her, talk to her. You know what I mean? What's up? Trying to find out what's up with your friend. What you drinking though? Get her a drink. And back then it was sex on the beach. I want sex on the beach. Fine, no problem. Now keep in mind, we in my spot. So I'm not paying for the drinks. And I ain't got to wait for the drink. All I got to do is raise my hand. My bartender people come right over to me. What you need, D? Sex on the beach. Bam, here it is. They're like, man, he got a drink quick. Everybody's still waiting. Talking to her like, what's up with your girl? And they'll tell you right off rip, you just showing you cool and have a quick little conversation. They'll be like, yeah, man, she's a good girl. You know what I mean? She's cute, da-da-da. She just broke up with her boyfriend. She'll run all that shit down for a sex on the beach or a vodka cran or whatever they want, right? Fine. So now I got one on my team. All right, I got her on my team. I'm like, look, shit, man, I'm about to buy the group a shot. And when I get this shot, you gonna back me up so I can get old girl over here for a hot second? Either they're gonna say yes, or they'll be like, don't buy no bitches over there, nothing. I'll bring her over here for you. Even better. But there was intention. I'm dealing with the pack. It's really hard to separate women from the pack. So sometimes it takes a little bit of an investment. So it's a plan. But you don't run in there and buy everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't buying a bottle. Nah, I ain't doing none of that. I want to be very strategic with my moves. And mind you, still confident. And the unattractive chick knew what time it was. Like, man, this dude over here, he got confident. Okay, I see what he's doing. Damn, that's smart. He a good guy. Let me bring over my friend. That worked for me. I've used that technique more than once. Brother Roman, women love a man who comes off as a professional. Absolutely. Whether you're a professional or not, you know what I'm saying? It's confidence. Come off like you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. Jay Swans, look, fellas, don't buy drinks. Make her smile and laugh. Absolutely. On a one-on-one situation, I agree 100%. Don't buy drinks. Don't do it. Like I said, send her off and make her get those drinks. You know what I mean? Shit, one of the last times I was in a strip club, I had a stripper buy me a drink. It's all about that game. It's all about that confidence, bro. Brother Dust, though, I never bought a drink for a stranger. That's what's up. And I believe the brother. Like, he ain't on that. You know what I mean? Pimp tight. You know what I mean? And Brother Quincy, watch out for those liquor pimps. As a former bartender, I seen travesty, right? They out there, man. They just keeping these bars and keeping the bars in business. Now these dudes are buying bottles, man. 2-3 bottles. That's their game. They come in the club buying bottles. Like, we popping bottles. Da, da, da. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers crazy. Bottles. $1,000, $1,500 a pop. Bottles. Oh, you want the XO? We gonna need $3,500 for that bottle. That's what they doing in Miami. Meanwhile, there I am just chilling. I'm at the table just chilling, racking them up. These young girls, man, they trying to get that Foxy Brown away. I'm just racking them up. I'm just sitting there chilling. Oh my God, who are you? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They call me D. They call me Saint. You know what I mean? Since this YouTube thing, they call me Saint. You know what I mean? And I just be hollering at them like, boom, what's up? Holla, holla, holla. It's on. Take them out of there. Next day, them young boys be like, man, how did you get her? Shit, I certainly didn't spend $10,000 on bottles. You know what I mean? Brother Roz is in the house. What's good, man? PCL passing through. Hit the like. I'll catch the replay later. I ate the job in the gym one today. I'm relaxing tonight. I ain't mad at you, brother. That's a teacher out there. He out there doing God's work, man. You deserve whatever it is whatever you treat yourself to tonight, brother. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? So, and that's just how that works. You know what I mean, Miss Globe Girl? I buy him a drink if he asks me to go get a drink and bring it back to him, not into games. You know what I mean? Yeah, like my thing is this. I've never tried to game women who were upfront with me. If I'm out and I'm out and about and I'm doing my thing and I'm talking to a respectable woman, I ain't never had to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the chicks that be like, you ain't gonna buy me no drink. You know, a bitch thirsty. Them chicks, yeah, man, we gonna play some games. We gonna play a lot of games. Them chicks, yeah. For real, we gonna play a lot of games. Cause you gonna put yourself out there like that, I'm gonna have to go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying? No Grey Goose if you don't get loose. I can't tell you how many times I done told chicks that when they walking around, I don't know, the bitch is thirsty. Oh, okay. Okay. No Grey Goose if you don't get loose, baby. You want to come over here. You're going to have to do a little something. And that's just, you know, I know, Ms. Glogger, I know it sounds crazy, but you got so many people out there, you got so many women out there trying to finesse. They're trying to run that for moose. And when they do, I turn that shit right back on them. I hit their ass with that Jedi Force. You know what I mean? I hit them with it. They say the Force only works on weak minds. You know what I'm saying? I hit them with that. You want to top off my joystick tonight. I think I want to top off your joystick tonight. Come on, let's go back to my hotel. You know what? Let's go back to your hotel. Jedi, the Force is strong. The Force is strong. I be hitting them all the time, just like Darth Vader on that shit.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
I hit him with that shit, and we're off to the hotel. Straight to the W. The Force is strong. Appreciate that, brother Mike. You know what I mean? Let me catch up on this. I mean, we're just having a little fun, telling the truth. Catch up on these chats, and I'll get to the next. I got 3 more bullet points on this that we definitely got to talk about. You know what I mean? Brother Roman's on the Moscow Mule. Man, I ain't seen too many people pass out for them drinks, bro. Man, stay away from the girls who want them, the Long Island iced teas, the Moscow Mules. Lord have mercy, stay away from them. Because they really don't know what they're doing. You stay away from them, bro. You know what I mean? Look, see, that's what Brother Quincy was saying. No, sir. When they had them stiff drinks like that, bro, nah, bro. They don't know what they're doing. You really can't catch a case behind that. I'll leave that alone, man. If a female is out and about and she's way too drunk, she's sloppy like that, man, stay away from that. That's not nothing to do with game. That's just being smart. Stay away from that. Even if you just want to be the good Samaritan and you bring her back to your spot and she just sleeps and wakes up the next morning, there's no telling what she's going to say. You know what I mean? Bro, leave them women alone. They drinking like that, bro. Be gone. For real. You know, Brother Jay Swans, find a weak link in the pack and ask her to ask her man or the weirdo clocking her crew to buy them and you a drink. Yeah, we used to do that all the time. Yo, shorty, go get me a Henny, go get a Henny and Coke and bring it to me. And they would do it. You know what I mean? We were a lot younger. They had fun because they knew they could do that shit. They knew they could do that. They knew they could just go and get a drink. You know what I mean? So it was like kind of fun for them. They go get a drink from a dude and bring that drink right back to us. We seen that a lot, bro. It's just like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, you just didn't even feel bad for the dude, bro. Don't hate the player, hate the game, homie. Ain't nobody tell you to buy her a drink. You know what I mean? They will walk up on you and ask, will you buy them a drink? Yes. She barely said as much as hello. The entitlement. That's true. Brother Quincy seen he worked in a business, man. They walk, man, look, they will do that, bro. They will do that. Now, when you start moving up, the scale, they don't do it as much. You're dealing with a different class, different clientele. You know what I mean? So that's what that's all about, man. Let me catch up on these chats. Look at Brother Dusto, double shot of oxygen, single oxygen, H2O water. I ain't mad at you, bro. That's how that shit be. That's how that shit be, man. I really appreciate the interaction, y'all. I'm just trying to catch up, and then we'll finish up with our last 3 bullet points. Miss AK, hey, lady, if you buy me a drink and I'm not into you, I will buy you a drink back so you don't feel like you owe me. Or so she won't feel like she owes you, I guess. Some guys feel like a drink is a loan that has to be paid back. Those are the guys who lead with their wallet, man. That's what they got. They buy you the drink, and then what? They have no confidence. They have no game. They have no conversation. They don't know how to do anything else. They just sit there and look stupid. You know what I mean? So don't do it. Yeah, Brother Quincy, a sucker's born every moment in the clubs and lounges. Yes, that is absolutely true. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop the link again. Uh-oh. Nah, man, I messed up. But, when they get drunk like that, man, stay away. I mean, and here's the thing. Your game got to be tight, man. You got to maintain your frame. I hear that a lot on the manosphere side, man. Maintain your frame. Don't come out of character, bro. Don't break your frame from some chick. I don't care how fine she is. Stick to your game. It will work. Be patient. Be quick. Get in, get out. Move to the other side. Make her start chasing you, right? And then when she catch you, get her information, and then you leave again, right? And we've said this a million times. When you walk into the spot, start with the finest woman in there, fellas. Start at the top. Find the dime, the finest woman in there. Go talk to her, and then work your way down from there. Only a confident man can do that. Only a confident man can do that. And all the women are going to be watching you move and work the room. They're going to piece it together like, oh, he working his way down. Oh, I should be next. Because she thinks she's that fine. Oh, he ain't coming. Okay, well, oh, man, she's finer than me. By the time you get to that shorty, man, if you get to that shorty, she going to want to holler at you, bro. She going to want to holler at you. Jay Swan's like, yo, bring some of these dudes up on the stream, man. I'm trying, man. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody jumping on the link. Ain't nothing I can do about that, bro. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I keep posting the link. Your brother, woman, thanks for the advice, Unc. The stiff drink is for me. Yo, bros, don't do it. Don't do it, man. I mean, here's the thing. That's yet another way to increase and improve your game. It's another way. You know what I mean? I got a lot of chats here, y'all. I gotta thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let me I'm gonna go down to the next bullet point. Fellas, when y'all out here, y'all doing y'all thing, right? You've gotten your confidence up. You know how to approach. You approach with confidence. All that stuff we're talking about, right? You got your gear on point. You don't have to have designer stuff, but you got to dress properly, man. You got to dress appropriately for where you are. Make sure you got your style, right? It's not the clothes, but it's who wearing the clothes. So make sure you got that. You got that popping off, right? So your clothes is good, right? You smell good. You got your cologne game on point. You smell good. You got your confidence, right? You go up here and you approach these women. You have to be able to modify your game when needed. Simple as that. You have to be able to modify your game. You have to understand as you shooting at this, you got to be able to read her body language and tell when your words are working and when they're not working. And when you see nothing you're saying is affecting this woman, man, you got to be out. Okay, love, it was a pleasure talking to you. I'm out. When you see the body language, she ain't paying attention to, she's looking around, she ain't touching her hair, right? She's all closed off. She's rotating away from you. She's leaning away. All that. When you see that shit, man, just leave. Just leave. Don't try to touch her. Don't try to do none of that. Just leave. Nice talking to you. And get the hell out of there. Modify your game. If you walk up to the shorty and they see you coming, and the one, her face turns upside down, like, I can't believe this dusty dude coming up. As soon as you see that, and her friend has that look in her eye, like, okay, adjust your game. Okay, I was gonna talk to you, but I'm not gonna talk to that. Let me talk to this woman right here. Adjust your game. If you there, you talking to the first one and she starts giving you attitude and her friend seems pretty cool, adjust. Change your target. Move on that. You know what I mean? Like, all right, enough of that. You know what I mean? And again, you got to pay attention to what's going on. Pay her a compliment. Talk about her jewelry. Talk about her hair. Talk about her nails. Those nails going to be looking good. They going to want to hear you tell them that their nails look good. They smell good. Man, what is that? You know what I mean? Thinking about getting something like that for my mom. What is that? It smells so good. Boom. That's going to buy you some time in the conversation. Right? She's happy. She's she's smiling, she's into the conversation. Boom, you know what it is. Contact information, get the hell out of there. In and out. It's a raid. It's a raid, bro. In and out. Miss Globe Girl, what does a drink cost nowadays? I sound like the price of a car or something. It's like, these days a drink, depending on where you are, if you're at a high-end place, let's say in Miami, you know what I mean? Like if you're at the Fountain Blue Hotel, Club Live or something like that, shit, man, for a Hennessy and Coke, and I'm talking VSOP, baseline Hennessy and Coke, you're looking at $22, $23 for that drink. Yeah, that includes the tip. You know what I mean? And that was, shit, last time I was in Fountain Blue, it's like 2010. Like if you're at LA, you're the top end bar, right? You in like Sky Bar or something like that in LA, EPLP, you know what I mean? Someplace like that. You're gonna be paying about $19, $20 for a mixed drink. I don't drink beer, so I don't know how much the beers cost, but you're gonna be paying about $19, $20 for a mixed drink. If you had just a regular hangout, like, you know, just, I don't know, if you're down in Miami and you're at Ale House or something like that, you know, get you a rum and Coke for about $8, $9. You know what I mean? I think Brother Quincy could probably answer that better for me than I can. You know what I mean, Brother Quincy, honestly, I don't even like meeting women in the clubs. It's too noisy. Plus, I am too old for that at 44. Yeah, I would never at my age. Yeah, I mean, I'm in there to network these days. That's why I'm in there. I'm in there networking, but you're right about the clubs. Lounges are a big thing. But all these tenets hold true wherever you are. If you're at a picnic, at a park, you know what I mean, some sort of social gathering, wherever you are, you go up, when you make the approach, you still have to be confident. You still have to know your game. You still have to be willing to modify your game, right? You need to master many styles. It's like a Kung Fu movie. You just can't be that guy that knows tiger style, that guy that knows crane or whatever, or snake. You need to know all these styles, right? Because one approach is not going to be universally appealing to all people that you approach, all the women you approach. It's just not going to be. You have to be able to get in there and adjust on your feet. You go in there, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm about to go run this play, and you run up on it, and all of a sudden you might have to call that audible, bro. You just might have to, man. Oklahoma. You change the call right now. Oh shit, I don't like this lineup right here. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I got to change this. So you have to be able to change that on the fly. No many styles. Sometimes you might have to be just a little more aggressive. Sometimes you might be just a little more standoffish, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like this is the hair here, a hair there. You know what I mean? Slight adjustments. You got to be able to do that shit. Right? So you got to master all these different styles and all these different approaches, right? So your day game, your night game, your dog game, your social game, all the young guys know what I'm talking about. They name all this shit. I had to learn all this. I'm like, what? They named all this shit? Guys are out walking with their dogs. I was just in Miami last weekend. I'm telling you, the women down there are playing fair. Just like I said in the video I made about being in my 50s and still dating in Miami, being down in Miami. The women are beautiful and they want you to approach. Everywhere I go, man, women want to. They're walking and making eye contact. Like I said, you got to make eye contact. That's all about being confident, right? They want you to approach. Man, these women are like, yo, baddies, yo. Every flavor you could think of. So, you know, not so much in LA, not so much in New York. You get it in Atlanta. I've seen it in Atlanta. You get it up here in Tampa, right? I've seen it up here. You know, you get it in DC. I've seen it there, Vegas, Dallas, but you know, like LA, nah, New York, nah, Miami, absolutely, man. They playing fair. You got to have a little bit of game. And I think that's because most dudes down there don't have any game. So when they see a guy who's making eye contact, when they kind of get excited, like, oh shit, he looked me in my eyes. I'm walking around watching these dudes, bro. They looking straight down at the ground, man. Or a woman is approaching the other way, or people are coming up, they grab their phone, they doing this shit. Fuck you scared of, man? Look them in their eye, man. Are you a man or not? You know what I mean? Our brother, Jay Swans is saying, our brother V says, if you're in there for more than 45 seconds, you bullshitting. Yeah, that's true. Airborne guys in and out. In and out. Brother Jay Swanson says, Nancy in here with her friend watching. Oh, what's up, good? What's good? Hi, Naya's friend. Yeah, I say hi, niggas. What? Damn, I keep saying the N-word. My bad. I ain't got too comfortable around y'all. I say it all the time. You know what I mean? You out somewhere introducing me to your friends, right? And again, this is all part of my scheme. My game is always different. I'm going to use humor more than anything else. Dudes be up there trying to be all hard. Yeah, this my man Jay Swan. This my man Black. This my man DL Saint. I'll be like, hi. Just destroyed all that. Everybody laughing, especially the cutie that I'm trying to holler at. Boom, right off rip. She want to talk to me. All the shields are down. I'm a comedian, though. I know how to use comedy, right? If you're not funny, don't try to be. And if you do have a couple funny lines or whatever that work, stick to those lines. Simply because they laugh where they're supposed to laugh doesn't mean all the other shit you said was funny. So be real careful if you want to use comedy. It could go both ways. You know what I'm saying? You can cross boundaries you weren't ready to cross and find yourself in a situation. Be careful with comedy, dealing with women. It'll turn them off like that. And what's Fresh and Fit say all the time, man, women are just looking for reasons to disqualify you. Don't give them any. Don't give them any. And that's another reason why you want to be in and out as fast as you can. You don't want to make that slip up. You don't want to give them the reason to disqualify your ass. You know what I mean? Brother Dusto, abs and shoulders equal ability to spend less money on clothes. Yeah, Brother Dusto be in the gym. You know what I mean? Jay Swan's young uncle, I hear you. So when can I grab them on the booty? Yeah, that's Jay Swan's, man. I don't do that. Y'all got to talk to Jay Swan's about that biting them on the butt thing. You know what I mean? I keep talking like that, man. I'm going to tell Naya. Naya, you need to get him. I'm just going to start telling Naya. Naya, Jay Swan's in here messing up my my podcast. Yeah, I'll tell on him. I sure will. But if you go in, right? If dudes, Jay Swan's like, oh man, just go in there and grab him on the butt. If you do that, it's gonna be all kind of lights and whistles going off, and you're gonna be saying this.
Houston, we have a problem.
That's what you're gonna be saying. We got a serious problem. Houston, we got a problem. Don't be going in there grabbing on these chicks, bro. It's a different era. We can't get away with that no more. You know what I mean? Snuggle tea. What ingredients is used to make Hennessy? I don't know. I just buy it, shawty. I don't know what they make it. I just consume it. I don't know what they putting in cognac these days. It comes from France. About all I can tell you. And why do people like Hennessy? I like it because it's sweet alcohol and it gets me right. Yeah, heard me. You know what I mean? Sister Candace, she's good thing I can shop at the Navy Exchange. Yes, you can. You killing it at the Navy Exchange. That's what's up. You know what I mean? We got just one more bullet point we're going to get to in a minute. Miss Globe Girl, gentlemen, my recommendation is if you see someone you are attracted to, just walk up to her, say hello. Don't go to her with an ugly friend. Just say, how are you? How was your day? Do you mind if I sit here? Well, you can try it. You can try it. I start with hello, how you doing? I'm not trying to sit down. I'll say hello, how you doing? I rarely approach when you're already sitting down. I will compliment something. Hello, how you doing? You know what I mean? That's a very lovely necklace you have on, or you know that ring. You know what I mean? Like if you see some sort of piece that you think may have a story behind it when they wear those bracelets with those little charms on them. That's a unique looking charm you have right there, love. Oh, this represents da 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 da. Oh, okay. You're in. You're in. All right. You're engaging. She's talking to you. Bam. You know what I mean? Follow up with something, right? Have her tell you about something else. Bam. You know what? I would love to continue this conversation. Is it possible we can have coffee maybe tomorrow? You know what I mean? I live on the west side. Oh, I live on the west side. Yeah, you know what? I think that would be cool. Are you on Instagram? Or maybe I can get your phone number? There it is. Bam. I'm out of there. How long was that? You feel me? In and out, gentlemen. Keep it short. Keep it simple. In and out. That's all you got to do. And Jay Swans, for the weirdos, what DL is saying is when you're playing COD, and an extra player joins the game, don't quit playing, adjust your game, and continue on. If you die, you'll respawn. That must be some gamer stuff, because I don't know anything about that right there, bro. I ain't played games since Atari 2600. When you play Pac-Man, when it goes up, the face doesn't go up. It just stays this way and go up and go down and go backwards. That's the last time I played a game at home. It was Atari 2600, Pac-Man. That's what it sounded like. Miss AKA lady, some women do have funny attitudes, but what it is. Don't let a couple of bad interactions shape how you treat the next woman. Dust it off and move on. Don't carry around a bunch of baggage. Don't even dust it off. Just move on. You walk off with the same confidence you walked over with. You know what I mean? It didn't work. No problem. You're off to the next one. You've already identified. You know where you're going next. All right, she's the finest one right here. She's all right. I'm about to go over here and holler at her. All right, she said, no, I'm about to go over here and holler at her. You know what I mean? You've already rated them. You know what I mean? 10 to 7. You very rarely go past 7. All right, try 10. Let me go down to 9. Let me go down to 8. 8 was about it. Got a number. I'm out of here. Just on to the next one. If the mission is to just run numbers, that's how it's done. You just running numbers. The follow-up is key. And we'll talk about that at another time. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't take it personal. She ain't about it. She ain't about it. Ain't nothing to be mad at. Shit, I ain't mad at it. Never hate the player. Hate the game. It's an uneven game. It is what it is. Jay Swans, fellas, the ladies in the chat are giving advice. Take notes. You know what I mean? Definitely want to take notes, like the video. So yeah, and the final thing is, and this is real important too, bro. When y'all out there trying to, get y'all game right, you know what I mean? Do self-assessments, bro. Do self-assessments. When you walk out the joint, all right, why did that work with that woman? Why didn't that work with that woman? You know what I mean? It's you can't film it, but you can run it back in your head. You run that mental, you know what I mean? You run that mental game film. All right, maybe I should have done, okay, next time I'm going to try it this way. Okay, I did this. All right, well, next time I'm going to do it this way. It's constant self-assessment so you can get better. Constant self-assessment. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Miss Globe Girl, DL, that's too much work. It must get exhausting. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But Miss Globe Girl, you're probably a beautiful woman. I'm looking at this picture right here, just like Brother Mandrell said. You're a beautiful woman. Dudes are going to come to you. You ain't got to do nothing but maintain your value. That's it. Guys got to figure it out. They got to go out here and do the work. It is exhausting. It really is. And as a young guy, I didn't care. That's why I just ran straight numbers. I didn't care. I didn't have to deal with this world. I didn't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? This is crazy. You know what I mean? So I'll be on Melanie King's platform watching these dudes, quote unquote, shoot they shot at this woman. And it is sad. It is sad. I mean, anybody who's out here trying to gun at women on these type platforms, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're just not. They can't see you. They can't interact with you. They don't know who you are. They're not even sure if that's your real picture. Like people got pictures of Bugs Bunny and whatever. They don't know who they're dealing with. It could be a 12-year-old. Right? It could be a girl. It could be a girl acting like a guy. You just don't know what you're dealing with. It's almost a waste of time. Like when I'm around in these YouTube streets, I'm doing it because I have a platform. But like I said, man, I don't really take any of this serious until I meet you. And of course, yeah, there are exceptions. Like, my day ones are like, wow, I love seeing y'all, but we've never met in real life. You know what I mean? But it's cool when we're on here. Just imagine if you're saying all this weird shit online, you're doing this quirky weirdo type shit, and then you actually get to meet that person in real life. They're going to be like, nah, man, back up. If you're weird online, you must be super weird in real life. So you really have to modify your game and figure it out. When you talk about being patient and playing the long play, has to be a long play when you're online. Has to be. There's no other way around it. Right? And like, unless you got a blue check, you feel me? Like it's a lot of Like on that Fresh and Fit platform, it's a lot of females that have been on that platform that I have met in real life. That they'll be on Fresh and Fit, and you hit them up like, yo, because I'm trying to get interviews. You hit them up, or you tell them, hey, before I was doing this, hey, I saw you on Fresh and Fit. I was really impressed. You know what I mean? That was good. That was good. You had good conversations. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. And like I said, the girls will show me the DMs they get from the Fresh and Fit chat, bro. All them dudes, man, super weirdo dudes, man, with money, like wanting to cash app them shit, and they don't even get to meet them. I told y'all about Slow Bunny. That shit was crazy, man. Like I saw it with my own eyes, like, damn, those motherfuckers are sending thousands of dollars. She's like, yeah. So if Slow Bunny was to meet that guy to send her $3,000, you think she's gonna have any respect for that dude? Nah, none. This dude thinking, I'm about to get on. Nah, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. And Britton J. Swan is like, brother, it's so much easier to bite them. Bite them on the ass if you want to, bro. You already know what it is, man.
Houston, we have a problem.
That's what it is. You're going to blow up just like that. Brother Mandrell's in the house, man. What is good, bro? Talking about game, man. Brother Mandrell has that bulldozer thing. That bulldozer game, bro. He don't kick at that pit bull. He's get rid of him. So yeah, brother man, y'all know what you're doing, man. But yo, if you want to get up here and talk about how you run game or your thoughts on game in today's world, man, I dropped the link already, man. I put it in here again. Like jump up in here, bro. I love to hear what you have to say, man. How do Green Berets hunt, right? You know what I mean? How do the special forces get down in these streets? Miss Globe girl, I guess Jason just grab her, bite her, and throw her over your shoulder and leave the bar. Yeah, man, if you make it home before the police catch up with you, you might have a shot. Brother Michael, Nina the Pineapple. I know Nina. Nina is a very sweet woman. We're trying to get her on the platform. She'll be next. We got Slow Jams coming Monday. We should have Nina. Oh, man, I'm hoping to get her on here before the end of the year. I got a lot of respect for Nina. She's very beautiful, very petite. You guys have seen her. Y'all seen her twerking, doing her thing. She has her own line of bikinis and workout clothes. She's quite the entrepreneur. She just bought her first property in Miami. She's doing really well, but she's not having a lot of success in the sexual marketplace, y'all. She's looking for a guy, and Fresh and Fit tells him all the time, it's like, yo, baby, you shaking that ass and it looks damn good. Like you got a OnlyFans. Dudes aren't going to want to deal with that. As beautiful as you are, as hardworking as you are, as ambitious as you are, dudes ain't going to want to deal with that. And that is the case. But shout out to Nina the Pineapple, man. We're trying to get her on here. We will get her on here. You know what I mean? And Jay Swans is like, facts. You just made Nia laugh out loud. Talk to Miss Globe Girl. You know what I mean? Miss Globe Girl out of New York. Hopefully one day we'll get to meet in real life. All y'all, we're going to have some events. That's like phase 2 of the I Really Want to Know podcast is going to be live events throughout, different cities in the country. I'm hoping I get to meet each and one of my day ones. I really do. I look forward to that. You know what I mean? Especially my favorite sailor out there, Miss Globe Girl. You know what I mean? And I don't know if Mandrell's, he might have just popped in and popped right out again. He might be gone. But yeah. MSAK Lace, like, I'm looking forward to your female guests. Bring them on. Yeah, like I said, we got Slow Jams coming on Monday. I have another friend of mine. I'm not sure how she wants to be addressed. I'm not sure what name she wants to use, but she's gonna be on probably next week, and she's actually gonna be in studio. That's gonna be a really good one. So I'm gonna find out what name she wants to use, and then I'll be able to make the formal announcement and be looking for that thumbnail. We just gotta lock in the date. But she'll actually be in studio sitting next to me. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. We're going to be really getting into, the whole sexual marketplace and how dudes approach fine women and all this kind of stuff. Like, I'm really going to find out what women go through out there. You know what I mean? With this interview, I'm looking forward to it. Brother Grills, what's going on? Hey, you going to Miami for Fresh's birthday? Yes, sir. I'll be there. I will be there. I already checked in with Fresh. I'm like, yo, you gonna be home? You gonna be home? Be in Miami? Like, you gonna be in Miami for your birthday? He was like, yes. This because I knew the trip was coming up to the UK, And I wasn't sure if there was going to be overlap, but he's definitely going to be there. Brother Mangerel's driving. Damn, because he would have definitely jumped on. That'd have been great. Jay Swans, you think Nita having trouble because of her clothing business stuff and not because of shakes? No, she's having trouble because she's shaking her ass, bro, and she has an OnlyFans. There's nothing to do with her clothing business. No dude wants to holler. The dudes that she won't take her serious because she has an OnlyFans and she twerks. That's what it is. And they talk to her about this all the time on Fresh and Fit. Like I said, she's a very cool young woman. I ain't gonna lie to you. Beautiful. She's funny. She's bubbly. She's cute. Real petite. She's real petite though. If anybody who's ever met Nina in person, you know what I'm talking about. She's real petite. Physical trainer, all that good shit. She's great. I feel bad for her. You know what I mean? But what do you do? That's, and we'll talk about this when we get on the platform. So that's it, y'all. Self-assessment, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, be careful when you out here online in these on these platforms, whatever, shooting your shot, so to speak. You might be just, you know what I mean? You might be wasting time. I would say that's not even worth it, to be 100% honest with you, until you can sit down and meet that person in real life. My opinion, shooting your shot online, if you're actually doing it like, hey, what's up? Let's get together. Let's do this. Let's do that. It's a waste of fucking time. It's going to make you look a certain way. If they meet you in real life, you know what I'm saying? If I were to try to get at a woman on one of these type platforms, like I'm in somebody's chat or I'm doing whatever, I'm trying to get at a woman for real, my whole mission would be we need to meet. So it's like, all right, first of all, social media. What's your Instagram? Right off rip. Because I don't want her number. I don't want her to have my number. Let's do Instagram, or if she's foreign, let's do WhatsApp. Let's get on that platform first. Just me and her texting, going back and forth. All right, if you want to do a FaceTime, you can do a FaceTime because you got to make sure who you're dealing with. You don't want to get Matteo'd. You got to make sure you know who you're dealing with. So you do a FaceTime. All right, okay. She seems pretty cool. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, I'm there, bet. Let's meet up. Now it's just a normal situation. We're going to go meet somewhere. We're going to have coffee, going to have some ice cream, some shit like that. That's what it is. But just to be going back and forth with someone and it's just a thumbnail, you know what I mean? It's a picture of, I don't know, Bugs Bunny or the Roadrunner or some shit. Like, you don't know who you dealing with. And you constantly saying, what's up, what's up? I wouldn't do that shit. You know what I mean? And on the off chance you do meet that person in real life, they're going to be standoffish. Like, man, I don't want to fuck with you. Oh, no, I was just playing. That was me being silly. Can't tell. Can't tell if you just being silly. Can't tell. That's like, I ain't fucking with you, cuz. And especially if she fine, now you really going to be stuck on stupid like, damn. So I personally don't do it. You know what I mean? This whole, I don't fuck with that. But I reserve my shit for real life. I see you in real life and it's on. You know what I mean? Like, all right, that's cool. That's what I like. I'm going to holler at you. You know what I mean? So, and then it's back to what we said, confidence and all the rest. You know what I mean? All the rest. Get in, get out. It's quick about it. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? On to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Miss AK Ailey was saying the event will be cool. Yeah, we're going to try to do it. Hopefully late summer next year. Hopefully, if things go the way I hope they go, phase 2 will start in, like February. We'll start phase 2 if things go the way I hope they go. And then maybe by the end of summer, we'll do an event. We'll do the first event right here in Tampa. And then I'll do an event in Miami. And then, I'll start, start moving about, doing some shit. So that's the plan. We'll see how it jumps off. You know what I mean? And then Brother Jay Swan was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, bro, it ain't that she's making money. I hope that she makes enough money off her clothing line that she can leave the OnlyFans alone, that she can stop shaking her butt, but I doubt if she will because she likes shaking her butt. It's just one of those things. She likes doing it. She doesn't see the harm. She doesn't see the harm in it, but we keep telling her what the harm is. And it's not necessarily the twerking as much as it is the OnlyFans. So, like, if she can get her businesses going, get a few more doors, get her clothing line going, she can shut down her OnlyFans. Maybe she'll have a shot, but that's always going to be there. So some dude who comes in there is going to be like, yo, but those, whatever she's doing on her OnlyFans, I have no idea what she's doing. But if there's anything out there that's kind of like, adult content, you know what I mean? If that's the case, she going to always have some trouble. You know what I mean? And like I said, Myron has told her this a million times, and, I'll talk to her about it as well. So we'll see. We're trying to get her on here, though. Nina the Pineapple is gonna happen. I got her on my board. We got Slow Jams and Nina's next. You know what I mean, Brother Michael? She's struggling because she can't stop twerking in public. She loves shaking her butt, man. She has a beautiful body. I ain't mad at her. She loves doing it. She's good at doing it. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's gonna make it hard for any top tier guy to really want to take her serious. You'll want to blow her out. You know, you blow that back out, but that's it. Sister Candace, I don't think Nina wants to be corporate with a man, to be honest. Otherwise, she wouldn't be on OnlyFans. Oh, so I don't think Nina wants to cooperate with the man. Oh, that's what you're saying. I don't think Nina wants to cooperate with the man, to be honest. Otherwise, she wouldn't be on OnlyFans. It could just be the money that she's making. I mean, it's just kind of hard to drop that income stream. I mean, who knows what kind of numbers she's pulling down from OnlyFans? Like you just don't know. You know what I mean? And it's none of my business, to be honest with you. But if you raking in some good dough and that's how you supporting yourself, you want to shut that down for a guy. Damn, that's a big leap of faith. You know what I mean? That guy has to really have it together, right? Yeah, we should. This is this what women deal with? Like, are these the kind of decisions that women have to make? Do I stop my career in fucking medicine so I could be a wife? Because that's taking a big chance. I don't know, man. I'm gonna maybe work on that shit. But we're gonna get her on here. Definitely gonna get Nina on. She's agreed to do the show. We just have to work out a date. Miss AKA lady, y'all have mentioned Nina a few times. I want to see her on the show now. I guess I gotta go pull up a Fresh and Fit episode now. She's on there, just, you know, Nina the Pineapple, YouTube, it'll come up, and she'll come up on some Fresh and Fit shows. Most of those shows, she will twerk at some point during the show. She loves twerking. She has a beautiful body. She works hard to keep that body. I am not mad at her. It's not the twerking as much as it is as the OnlyFans. It's kind of what Sister Candace was saying. But she's a great person. You know what I mean? Casual Germ, like, she needs OnlyFans rehab. Could be a lot of money. We don't know. It could be a lot of money. I don't want to get into the sister's business. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's an entrepreneur, man. Like, my hat's off to her for starting that clothing line, doing her thing with the workout clothes, with her bikinis. She's working hard. You know what I mean? It's just the OnlyFans might be the bread and butter. You know what I mean? And I don't want this to sound negative. I have nothing but respect for Nina the Pineapple. You know what I mean? Just keeping it 100. Nothing but respect for her. It's just, we all have challenges. We all have decisions we got to make. We all got to put it through the think tank. We got to put it through the think tank, and we got to make decisions, right? Men and women. You know what I mean? Someone as beautiful as she is, you would think she would have all these men eating out of the palm of her hand, but she can't find the man that she wants. Right? 90-10 rule. 90-10. Brother Griots, man, I can only imagine the crazy opportunities when it comes to video content for Fresh's birthday. Yeah, it's going to be off the chain, bro. I might even have a videographer walking around with me for that weekend. It's going to be crazy. Everyone's going to, not everyone, but it's going to be a lot of people flying in town for that. Fresh is a real cool cat. He networks his ass off. I'm pretty sure like LA is going to show up. New York is going to show up. Atlanta's going to show up. Dallas is going to show up. You know what I mean? It's like, it's folks, you know what I mean? It's folks in the UK talking about showing up. So I'm definitely going to be there filming content. I don't know what I'm going to do with that content, but I'm going to have it. You know what I mean? I'm going to be getting in some interviews. I'm going to be doing a lot of shit. So it's going to be kind of cool. And if that coincides with their 1 million party, it's going to be really sick. So we'll see how that works out. You know what I mean? James Swans, for me, OnlyFans or porn or wifey disqualifiers. Nair Cruz said, friend disqualifier too. Yeah. Hey, man. You know what I mean? We talked about that. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend your time around. That makes sense to me. You know what I mean? And again, when we get Nina on here, we're gonna talk to her about it. We're gonna go in. We're gonna talk to her about that. And she's brought this up on Fresh and Fit's platform. So she's not ashamed to talk about it. She's not gonna shy away from it. So, but yeah, as soon as I see her, we're gonna, you know what I mean, hash out the ground rules, and then we're gonna get her on here. You know what I mean? And then Jay Swan's like, damn it, brother, the think tank button. All right, I hit the think tank button, man. But it is all about the
think tank. Arch, nothing gets past the old think tank. Nothing.
Y'all know I love that button. You know what I mean? Miss AKA Lady Jay Swans, I agree with Naya. They say you are the sum of the closest relationships. Got to be mindful. Absolutely. We are 2 hours in, y'all. Listen, thank y'all so much for rocking out with me. This is probably the biggest numbers wise. This is the most people I've had on a live. I really appreciate that, y'all. The numbers are growing because of y'all. Thank you to everyone who popped in. Thank you to all my day ones. Thank you to all my mods. We ain't had to kick nobody out or ban nobody yet. You know what I'm saying? We getting there, yo. I'm not worthy to hate. But hopefully soon we'll have some haters. When we see some haters and we know we really getting it. You know what I'm saying? Sister Candace, thank you so much. Miss AK, A-Lady, Miss Globe Girl, Brother Jay, Swans, Brother Grios, everyone. This is Brother Michael's stream. We did this for him. I hope this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Gentlemen, if you only remember one thing from this stream, that should be this. Stop being weird. Point blank, period. Oh, shit, we can't go nowhere. We can't go nowhere. Look what just fucking happened. Look what just fucking happened. Oh, man, Brother Mandrell just showed up, y'all. We can't go no goddamn where, y'all. You know what I mean? Because here he is. Look what he got Vader in the background and everything, bro.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
What's going on, GL?
What's good, bro? Welcome, man. Welcome.
I was on my way home. I was at the gym. I was listening, and I was on my way home in the car listening. You know what I'm saying? On my way home from the gym. So, yeah, you spoke nothing but facts today.
That's what's
This
up,
is the
man.
kind of content people need to listen. Guys need to listen to when it comes to approaching women. Guys need to know the right way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I mean, on the approach, it's the follow up. You know what I'm saying? If she gives you her number, okay. She's already giving you a way in. Now, after that, is yours to fuck up. You said it too. You're like, she's looking for a reason to disqualify you. For some reason, that's just the way women's minds work. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. but they are. They're looking for a reason to disqualify you. And when they get to the position where they can't find one, they're like, no, this is too good to be true. Something's off with him.
Something's off. And then you tell her, like, yeah, I'm a Capricorn. I knew it.
Right. It's something trivial like that. It's something trivial like that. It's like, and you sitting like, what? What's that got to do with anything? You know? I'm like, why are you tearing your shoelaces so tight? I'm running. I'm about to run. So I don't want my shoes to flop off. You know what I mean?
My shoes to flop off.
Right.
You wearing red on Tuesday? You wore that red shirt on Tuesday.
See, I knew it. Dudes who wear red on Tuesday, they ain't no good.
They ain't no good. And they a Capricorn. Yeah, and talk to their 3 or 4 friends.
Right. Right. They look for but whether they realize it or not, they do operate like that. They look for a reason to disqualify you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I've always wondered, like, why do they think like that? Like, why are you looking towards a negative from the get-go?
Off rip.
Yeah, I understand looking out for red flags. Ladies, I get it. I don't blame you. I look out for red flags too, but I'm not looking for reasons to disqualify you out the gate. Good God. But you're absolutely right, man. You hit nothing but bullseyes tonight.
All right. I just want to make sure, man, because I really, like I said, y'all know I'm the old dude. I'm just trying to share with y'all what I learned coming up. And me and Jay Swans be going back and forth all the damn time, but I'm telling you, it be gladiator battles in there, Joe. We be at it, Joe. We be at that joint. No, it's But I just want to get that out to the youngsters out there, man, for real. Y'all need to understand this game is crazy. You know what I mean? Now, women do say some weird shit, but I'm telling you this. If you're wearing white socks with sandals, that is some weird shit. And she should get rid of your hair.
Yeah, she should run away. You're a serial killer.
Should get rid of your ass.
You wear white socks with sandals? Yeah. Bruh, you eat people.
Right.
That's what he does. I mean, yeah, ladies, run from that.
Run from that dude. Please, ladies.
Oh, man.
If you don't run from that dude, ladies, you're going to find yourself in a hole. He's going to be like, it puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
Exactly. Silence of the lamb.
So all you got to do is run away.
And fellas, never do that. Never. Even if you try to prove a point, never wear white socks with sandals. That's horrible. Because if I'm there, I'm going to laugh at you.
Boy, I'm going to laugh hard. I'm gonna do 5 minutes on stage about you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you up front. 5 minutes on stage about that shit. And ladies and dudes, here's the thing. The equivalent to that, dude, is when you got those ladies with all their baby hairs plastered on their face, man. Run, fellas.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah, ladies, stop doing that. Please. Now, okay, we can get into a back and forth about the wigs. We can negotiate that. But if you got the baby hairs plastered on your forehead, that's a sign of a thought, a ghetto hood thought.
I'm talking about his cake on.
Yeah, I'm talking because look, we was on our platform right earlier this week. I think it was Monday, and Black Men Unfiltered and Queen Smiley, they're from the same city, right? Black Men Unfiltered and Queen Smiley. So they had some kind of reunion there or some kind of get together or whatever. They didn't go, but the people they know went, right? And there's a bunch of pictures, right? So they found the pictures on Facebook and they just started looking through them while we're on the platform. We're like, good God. Right?
Ooh, boy.
Right? It was like, yeah.
Hey, what
and I was like, we're like, these people got to be in their like 50s or something like that, right? They're like, no, these people in their late 20s. I'm like, that's impossible. Man, it's impossible for these people to look like this and be in their late 20s. No, they've aged like 30 years. You're telling me that?
I'm finna show my age, boy, and be like Uncle Jethro. Woo, doggy.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies, man. Woo, doggy. You dress like that going by the cement pond. Listen, lady, and Sister Naya, am I out of bounds? I mean, when they play, I ain't talking about just a little bit. I'm talking about when the whole thing is plastered. That baby hair thing. Am I wrong for saying that? Somebody, ladies, let me know if I'm wrong for that. I don't know. I don't have a problem with wigs. I don't. You know what I mean? It's what it is, especially if they're like on there right or whatever. It's just a different style, but the eyelashes, man, when you got the eyelashes.
Yeah, get rid of those, man. Ladies, the eyelashes, they really, the baby hairs on the forehead, okay, hood rat. The eyelashes, stop it. Especially when they're real long. Stop playing, ladies.
Man, like
you
I
don't,
said, like,
especially if you're black, you don't need it. If you're any other race, you still don't need it. White women, you don't need it. You don't need it. Ladies in general, just no matter what race you are, ladies, you don't need the eyelashes. We don't want them. We don't want the eyelashes. Like I said, we can negotiate that. Depends on what wig you got and how it looks. If it looks good, we'll go. So what? If it looks good, you know what I'm saying? With them eyelashes, though, that's just like, ugh.
Man, when and like Sister Candace says it right here, defund wigs, weaves, baby hair, long eyelashes, and nails. Listen.
Yeah, the super long nails and all that.
Hey, it is what it is. Ladies, I'm just saying, as an old dude, I don't need a bunch of makeup and all the stuff we just talked about. I love natural beauty. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love natural beauty. I love you wake up, you know what I'm saying? Put a little Vaseline on your lips, good to go. Pull your hair back or whatever.
Throw some lotion on your face and done. That's what I like about me. I wake up, shower, dry off, lotion, deodorant. You know what I'm saying? Lotion, deodorant. Throw my clothes. I'm done.
Good to go.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Grio's vision. Honestly, he said, honestly, now I mainly focus on getting my money right and worried about having a girlfriend since I understand the harsh reality that most won't take me seriously until I reach a certain income level. Yeah, I mean, I see that. I mean, again, my take on that is this, bro. Game trumps all. Game trumps all. I know broke, dusty dudes with game and hardly any money, and they get in it. They get it.
And other guys, we don't understand it. Like, how the hell did he pull her?
They getting it. They getting it.
You're like, what? Like, we don't understand it. We don't get it. And then, you're right. If that dude has a mouthpiece, or if he just knows how to handle women. One thing I've seen in this space is that a lot of guys don't know how to talk to women. Now, people see me on YouTube, and you'll see me every now and again, like Wednesday, like last night. Fuck you! You'll see.
You said that 4 or 5 times. Fuck all y'all. I was laughing my ass.
Fuck all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see me like that, but at the same time, if I'm talking to a woman and it's just a conversation, it's just a conversation. I don't need to do all that. You don't handle women like, especially if you're trying to talk to them. Hey, I've seen that too. No clue what to say.
Nothing.
I've seen guys with no clue what to say. I'm like, talk to her. She's a person. Just have a conversation about what? What's she drinking? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? And start there. How about this? Ask her name. Say hello first. Then ask her name. You can start there.
I told a dude once, I said, hey, man, just go up, just compliment her, man. Just give her a compliment. He went up, he was like, you got a big ass, baby.
Women don't like that, fellas. They don't.
They really do not like that. When he said that shit, you know what I thought? As soon as he said it, I was just like this. When he said that shit, I was like this, bro.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
That's what I was thinking. Because all her girls was looking, they all had that same look. They all had that same look, like, hey, like, this shit over, man. We need to get the hell out of here, bro. This place.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because you just creeped her out.
All the way out.
Just creeped her out. You got a big ass. So that's in her mind, fellas. In her mind, what you just told her is that you've been staring at her ass all night, and that's the only thing you notice about her. That's what that in her mind. That's how it's interpreted. Understand this also. If you say something that makes a woman feel good, you got her attention.
And that's
all you have to do is say stuff that makes them feel good, and you have their attention. Don't be a moron. I mean, the game is what the game is. Like, I don't understand. That's what I think those black pill guys don't understand. The game is what the game is.
The black pill guys, in my opinion, and it's they're pissed because they failed. And I think Jay Swans was saying this as well. I think it's like, bro, y'all losers, man. Y'all lost the game. The game's too hard. You're mad because not everyone got a fucking trophy. You got to get out there and push, bro. Get out there and push forward. Sister Candace, nothing like a woman that has to take her wig off before getting in the shower. No, thank you. Hey, man, it is what it is. Like I say, that's the last thing on the
yeah.
That's a sister thing. But the thing is this though, fellas. You hear what Brother Mandrell is saying. He's still saying the same shit I'm saying. It's about confidence, about not being weird. Is having the balls to go up and say hello to a woman, and when she shoots you down, still having the courage to keep your frame and walk back with your head held high. That means a lot.
Exactly. And don't curse her out. She's like, I know, thank you. I'm here to boyfriend. Okay, cool, no problem. Just thought I'd come up and introduce myself.
You ain't got no damn boyfriend. That nigga right there. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Now, here's what it got me. Now, I found it hilarious. I was in the video on Instagram. This guy pulls up to this girl, right? She's in her car at a stop sign or at the red light. He pulls up to it. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. She says, I have a boyfriend. He says, okay, that's cool and all, but I just want to tell you, your back tire is flat. Right. What? Your back tire is flat. She said, oh, really? He said, yeah. So she says, oh, you mind helping me? He in epic Mandrell fashion, he tells her, have your fucking boyfriend do it. And he pulls off. Now,
I saw that coming.
Ladies, don't lead with that. Okay? If you're not interested, don't want to be bothered. I mean, cool. Just listen to what the guy has to say. If he's trying to approach you, because it might be that situation, ladies. The guy just wants to tell you, hey, your shoelaces are untied, or you got toilet tissue on the bottom of your foot. You got a headlight out. You know what I'm saying? Or he could be warning you about some guy that says, hey, ma'am, I don't know what you might want to call the cops or get around a security guard. That guy back there has been following you.
Yeah.
He might be warning you. A guy might be warning you of something. So at least take the time, ladies, to listen to what the guy has to say. If he's approaching you in that way, then you tell him that you have a boyfriend. But you don't. Right. Excuse me, ma'am. I have a boyfriend. That's cool and all. I just want to tell you your rear tire is out.
Yeah, good for you. You know what I mean?
Right. Good for you. You got a boyfriend. Now, he was right to pull off. Am I wrong?
No.
I don't see a problem here.
I cannot be mad at that. You know what I mean? But I get it though. I do understand. It's tough for women, bro. It's really tough for women in that situation. I do get it.
I do get it too. I totally understand. And sometimes you just they don't want to be bothered. And I get that too. I totally understand women's plight. but at the same time, they have to play the game too. There's rules
bit.
for them too. It ain't just us, ladies. There are rules for you too. So, I mean,
think about it too, because if you come up like, "Hey, shawty, what's up, little mama?" That's one thing. But if a guy comes up, "Excuse me, ma'am,"
right? That's a different story.
Listen to the next couple words before you go crazy. "Excuse me, ma'am." You turn around, yes. "Damn, you look fat in them jeans." Then give her that.
Get some. Get some.
Then give her that. But wait to hear what they have to say first.
Get some. Get some.
That's it, baby. How do you shoot the women and children?
It's easy. You just don't lead them as much.
Don't lead them as much.
I love that movie, man. Platoon. I love that movie.
Full Metal Jacket. You wrong, bro. Full Metal Jacket.
That's right. Because Joker was asking him.
Yeah.
It was a gunner in the Huey.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was Full Metal Jacket. Yes, right. You should do a story on me.
And a little bit of film history. The guy that was the gunner was actually cast to be Senior Drill Sergeant Hartman. He was supposed to be the drill sergeant.
Right. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was him. I knew they cast someone else, but Hartman, I don't know how Hartman got the job. Was like, didn't he like do such a good job? They was like, fuck it, let's just let him do it.
Lee Army was he was the technical advisor.
Yeah,
and they were like, he's just doing such a damn good job, man. Let's have him do it. And boy, that was the best thing ever, because that movie wouldn't have been done without him. Best decision.
Because that was I tell people that is the most accurate display of how basic training is. That is the most accurate. By far and away. You want to know what basic training is like, people? Watch Full Metal Jacket. You only need to watch the first 20, maybe 30 minutes of it. 20, 25 minutes or so. The beginning is. Yeah. Watch that. That's how basic training. Well, it's not like that today. Today it's, I have a stress card, Drill Sergeant.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't get me on that. Don't get me on that. They were bringing stretch cards online when I went through, and that was 1990. And I cannot believe that shit. They were bringing that shit to if somebody brings up a stretch card when we get deployed, I swear I'm gonna tear it up right in front of them. You know what I mean? We could deal with this when we get back to the rear.
I'm giving you my stress card. What stress card?
Yeah, get your ass back out there, soldier.
Exactly. I'm gonna report you to who? And see, that's how we were. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna report you to who?
To don't you see what? Look around.
I had a lieutenant colonel say, I had a lieutenant colonel approach me like that. I'm going to report you to your chain of command. To who? Your chain of command. Okay. Good luck finding them.
All the way, sir.
So what he didn't know, he didn't know what I did, like, because I was in civvies, right?
Right.
He knew as a soldier I wasn't a contractor, because there were no contractors in that area at that time, in that area of their base. It was over there outside of, we was over there in Kandahar.
They
know Kandahar. I mean,
don't get me taken. You gonna have me, gone to fucking Tahoe. They gonna come take me to Tahoe.
But the thing is, like, they were there. This guy got beside himself. Started talking trash. Okay, good luck finding them. Because us, we're unsupervised. It's just us.
And for those you don't know, Brother Mandrell right here is a Green Beret. When I made those comments about Special Forces in Green Bay, I did it because you're looking at a real live G.I. Joe, y'all. You know what I mean? That's what they look like. You know what I mean? So that's just so you know, he's the real deal. And bro, I need to get you on here for a show, man. I want to do a show about Ukraine.
Okay.
So we got to work
Ukraine.
that. Shout out to Ukraine.
I didn't expect them to last this long.
The boy.
I really didn't.
I think the over-under was 18 hours.
Right. Shout out to Ukraine. Good job kicking ass.
I mean, you're welcome for all that bread like you put.
Yeah. You're welcome for all the weapons and money and shit.
And all the support and the satellites and the intel. But somebody gonna pull the trigger. So shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all. They putting their work in over there.
Jesus, they putting in the work, bro. And I mean, just to fight them to a stalemate. Now the winter's coming. Nothing's gonna happen till spring.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be what, you know what I mean? Maybe some artillery, stuff like that, couple skirmishes, but nothing's really gonna happen till spring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to get you on here and talk about
It
that, bro.
also tells you that Russia really, people like, oh, Russia could probably beat us in a war. I tell people all the time, listen, you'd be an absolute moron to engage the United States in ground warfare. What about the technology of the Chinese? What technology?
Yeah, we see that technology is on fire in the Ukraine.
Exactly.
So,
you don't. I said, and that's the thing. You don't know what we got.
Right. The shit that I tell people all the time.
Like, you're telling me that four people can go out in the middle of nowhere, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And just survive out there. And because you have to do patrols and stuff, and then interact with the public and stuff, general populace, right? You think we can go through that in enemy territory with no technology? Right. I mean, yeah, we can, but why do that when we have technology?
Right.
I said, look, that's why I came back with such confidence in the United States' military might. I'm like, yeah, the shit I've seen, I'm like, they don't need our help. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're fine.
Our military tech, our tech, like the tech that no one knows about,
right,
is so goddamn superior to what's out there, man. You would think it's science fiction.
You would actually. You actually would. You're not kidding, DL. It is crazy. You're like, how the hell did you get that to work like that? Like, let me try that. I can't
tell you.
You're like, let me try that. Hold on. I don't, because you see it, you don't believe it, but it's real. This stuff is insane. It's some James Bond shit.
Real time shit.
Some of us like from Starfleet or something. You're like, okay.
For real.
Okay, no wonder you spend so much money in the military budget. I used to bitch about it being $700 billion. Not anymore. I shut up.
Hey.
Why do we spend so much on the military and this, that, and the other? Oh, so this is where the money goes. Ah, got it.
The shit that they were showing me in 1990. I still haven't seen on the battlefield today. Think about that for a moment.
We was using it.
You know what I mean?
The stuff with GPS and stuff like that, it's like, listen, why do you bother teaching land nav?
They don't.
Why do you bother teaching land?
They don't.
Why bother? That was my thinking about it. I was like, with this, why do we have to go through that bullshit in selection and in the Q course? Like, we had the land nav. It was all analog, people.
Yeah, still is. Well, you still need that
when a protractor, a pencil, a compass, and a map, and they give you some grid coordinates.
And you got your fucking you had your ranger beads. You sitting there with your pace count.
We didn't have that. No, we didn't have that. Pace count stuff like that. No, listen, fuck all that. You got here's a map with some grid coordinates. Because I remember one time we asked for some tech. You're right, and they're like, here's a map with some grid coordinates.
Damn. So, and we're gonna talk about that, but we're gonna get you on here, brother man, Joseph. We done every time.
So we did have to use the land nav. We did have to use it in real time. So yes, people, learn land navigation. It's important.
Learn navigation and yes, and get you a first aid kit and put it in your car if you're an American. You're gonna need it. Never know when someone's gonna pop off some rounds.
And learn first aid.
Learn first aid. Learn first aid. Bro, because this was a show about how to womanize. I think we did okay for the young guys. I think we gave them something to think about. I'm glad you jumped on, and this done turned into like we always. What do old warriors talk about? War.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
That's what we talk about. So the conversation changed for y'all out there. Brother Mandrell and I are going to come back. Dude, I'm going to hit you up. Let's try to do this next week, bro. And let's talk about Ukraine, and then let's share some war stories. I'm going to try to get Jay Swans on there because, like I said, Brother Jay Swans went through it, man. Ranger, not tab, but scroll. So he went through it. So I think it'll be a good conversation to have the three of us, three African-American men who are American warriors, talk about the shit we got into. This is the shit we can talk about that we got into when we were in the military.
Right. Yeah, because I got my long tail. There's a lot of stuff that we were able to do. Like I could have gone to Ranger School, but war was super hot, white hot when I signed up. So there's just not a lot of time for stuff like that. Because Ranger School would have been like, okay, that's just some more advanced training. It'd have been like A-Knock or B-Knock for y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something, but y'all had to do it, but Ranger School, we didn't have to do it. But there was no school that was withheld from us. Pretty much.
Yeah, because y'all were getting Halo. Y'all were getting Halo and all that kind of stuff.
Halo. I did get Halo. Yes. That was beautiful.
On the teams, were you a weapons sergeant, communications guy? Which were you? Or are they doing it different? You were weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. We coming up there to shoot, man. You know, I gotta take this thing out. I ain't fired this thing yet.
Get in 14?
Yeah, I ain't fired it yet, man. You know, me and Jay Swans could get up there, man. We got to hit the range, but just bullets cost so much right now.
Hey, don't brass cost a lot?
Bro.
I remember when brass was like, for $100, you get 1,000 rounds of 5.56s. I remember that. But nope, not today.
Not anymore, bro.
It's $1 a round. On 1,000 rounds of 5.56s, well, that'd be $1,000.
Damn.
What? Why?
And you got to stay on top of it.
It's the war effort, man. I mean, they're taking up all the supply.
Nah, that's another reason.
That's
they coming for us. That's what it is. It's, you know, yeah, your rounds cost $1 a round. Don't get him nothing. SF weapons sergeant. Nah, don't get him shit.
Here's the thing. I got slick with it, D. I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna make my own. I look for gunpowder. We're sold out. Who bought gunpowder?
California.
I'm like, who bought all the gun? How are you sold out of that? That's always here. Nobody buys gunpowder. Except you, apparently, young fella. Yeah, I know. I'm here to buy it, but come on, man. You know what I mean.
Ain't no damn gunpowder,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Damn.
Shit. Weapons
sold out. You can buy the guns, though. I mean, you can buy weapons left, right, and center. Just find the brass for it. Jesus.
That's crazy, man. So yeah, we went from womanizing to weaponizing.
Right, you know. But yeah, like on your topic tonight, you fired on all cylinders, hit nothing but bullseyes. I think stuff like this is what guys need to hear. They need to know how to play the game. They need to know the rules of it, number one. And like I said, one of the biggest things I've noticed in this space is that guys just don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to interact or deal with women. And then they wonder why they're having so many problems. I'm like, well, listen to what you said. Well, you say crazy shit all the time. I said, not to a woman I'm interested in.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the woman I'm dating now. You think I talk to her like crazy and shit? No. That's a different relationship.
Different relationship. And this is it. Like I said, when we reach phase 2, man, we're gonna have like a Patreon and all that. We're gonna be doing meetups and we're gonna be doing courses. I want to talk to you about that, brother.
Okay.
Because these young males definitely need some structure. And I'm gonna talk to you offline what me and Jay Swans have been talking about, and I think you're gonna like it. I'd love to bring you in on it. Dude, it's what's needed, and I think it'll be a way to get guys up to speed, get their confidence up, because that's all they really need. Stop being weird, get a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Get a purpose in life, and we hear that in the military all the time. You know what I mean? Get a purpose. Over here doing what we're here doing. You know what I mean? Get a purpose, or I'll find one for you.
Right.
Roger
You're
that.
just sitting around doing nothing. They'll find something for you to do. Look busy. In other words, that's what they're telling us. Look like you're busy. You ain't got to be. You can be over there doing absolutely nothing. Look like you're picking some shit up off the ground or something. Yeah. What y'all over here doing? Police call.
Police call.
Who?
That's it.
Walk off.
That's it. People don't know what that means. They don't know what that hood means. So y'all be looking for the thumbnail. Me and Brother Mandrell are going to come on here. We're going to talk about what's going on in Ukraine. We're going to talk about the American military, like my military, his military. Hopefully we get Jay Swans on here. We're going to talk about what the future may hold. The last thing I'm going to say, and then we're going to wrap this up, bro. The United States military is having trouble recruiting people, man. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, everyone's fat and disgusting. So that's why.
And
like in the SF community, we can't select. There are entire classes where no one gets selected. Like when it comes to selection, there's hundreds of people try out. And for you guys who don't know, Special Forces selection is kind of like the tryouts to go train. Once you pass selection, you don't get a beret. You go to what's called the Q course or the qualification course. That is about 2 years. People don't make it at that point. People get to selection, which is today is 3 weeks. When I went in, it was 2 weeks, right? But now they've extended it to 3 weeks. And people go through the whole thing without being eliminated. You know, the people who are left to select from, and they can't select.
And they don't pick them up. Damn.
They can't. So and then because a lot of times there are classes that don't make it the whole 3 weeks. Everyone's eliminated before time's up.
And for y'all watching, y'all don't understand how serious this is. You know what I mean? Like the reason America is not actively engaged in open conflict all over the place is because of the special forces community, the tip of the spear dudes. And if the Green Berets are having a hard time finding people, you best believe the SEALs are having a hard time finding people. Yep. You best believe the Rangers are having a hard time finding people, and on and on and on. Damn, this is gonna be a good one, bro. We have to make this. Let's try to make this happen next week, man. I'll hit you up, and we'll try to figure it out.
Absolutely.
So this time for real, I'm gone. Hey, this is Brother Mandrell. I'm DL Saint. This is the DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Darn, that's the end.
Peace.